What's up, everybody? Welcome. It's the Jeekly, not just any Jeekly, it's the 60th Jeekly. God damn, no way you already hit the matcherino. Hold on. Hold on. No way you already hit the Master Shake, dog. You didn't have to do that, homie. Guys, well, let's just start off right there. This is a weekly Guilty Gear Strive tournament every Friday at 8 p.m. EST with a minimum $50 prize pool. But Master Shake said, I'm going to spice it up today, make it a little more interesting, contribute another 50 bucks. Thank you so much, homie. Fucking doubling the pot like that. That's so insane, guys. And you can keep adding to it as well. If you do ! Matcherino, you can click your claim codes. Guys, I got a brand new button. We're here with Hyrax-san, my co-commentator. Hyrax-san, what do you think about tonight's matches? What does that sound like? Does that sound like terrible? Is that terrible? Can I get an audio check on that? Did that just blow out your ears, or was that okay? Was that okay? All right, guys. Let's start off with the people in our first match, huh? Starting us off is going to be Red Dawn and Andredlon, both previous Academy winners. Red Dawn on that Faust. Andredlon on the Ramlethal. I've seen Andredlon on another character, possibly. I won't spoil it for you, but they have both been playing in these Jeekly Opens as of late. They tear it up in their respective regions. Red Dawn, I think, is a Florida player. Andredlon over there in California. So shout outs to them. They're going to be starting us off tonight. All right, good to go. Good to start. If they're ready to start, we can send it. We're just gonna get right into it, guys. Was that Hyrax button funny? I won't spam it. Was it loud? Anyways. I won't spam it. Trust me. I will not spam it. Or will I? Oh, I should have had it ready on this screen. I don't have it ready, though. Yo, babe, did you add some glorps, some dancing glorps to the 7TV? Let's get some glorps in here. This match isn't loading fast enough for me. I'm gonna keep it a million with y'all. Starting off the Jeekly 60. It's the big 6-0, guys. We've been doing this one for a minute. What is that? 12 months? What is that? Hold on. 52. Wait, hold on. Why am I messing this math up? Guys, welcome to the Jeekly. This is a Friday night tournament every Friday at 8 p.m. EST. No way! Oh my god. Red Dawn almost memed you, extending that hurt box with the thrust through the bomb to pick up on Andredlon. That was a weird one. The Red Dawn, by the way, a previous Academy graduate on that Faust. One of the only color 11 Fausts I see here in the online scene. And then you got Andredlon playing that white girl Ramlethal. Andredlon, a previous Academy graduate as well. We'll have to see. I know them for the Ramlethal. I've seen them in Tower playing some other characters, though, so we'll have to see if they have to pull it out. We're evened up right now, and guys, look at the match arena already up to 100 bucks. Big shout out to Master Shake for contributing to some of that prize pool. What an awesome person for doing that. We got that snip. We got that afro applied. Put you in a weird spot right there on Andredlon. Try to contest, but the 5H takes that first round. Good stuff. Love our graduates. Hell yeah. I mean, definitely, I love our I love all the Academy players, not just the graduates, but of course, I do love when these graduates are able to make it in. And, hold on, I'm trying to do something in the Discord real quick. Sorry. Trying to, of course, I love all our Academy players is the thought I was trying to finish right there. But I also love how the graduates still come back, still play, not just in the Jeekly Open, but the other beginner tournaments, the other intermediate tournaments, the other opens. Man, some of y'all enter more tournaments than I enter. I mean, not that I enter a lot, but point being that y'all didn't just finish up in the Academy and called it quits, right? You're out there actually grinding this game, a true student of the game. You didn't just call it right there. Awesome cross up right there from Andredlon. Unfortunately, couldn't link it to the close slash right after that. But we still got this Faust here in the corner. This was a notably terrible matchup back in Season 3. I haven't really been keeping up with it recently, but that really doesn't matter until the utmost highest level of play, and even then, it's still a coin toss because we played Guilty Gear Strive. Good back throw right there from Red Dawn. definitely in a bad situation. One more hit, one more confirm from Andredlon could potentially end the game, but Red Dawn does have that burst in their back pocket if they need to use it defensively. Of course, you can use it with that blue Wild Assault, confirming into a snip. No, great block right there from Andredlon on that J2K. So the Sword Explosion actually came out and punished Red Dawn. Very active 5K right there, so you tried to drift in, had to jump in with the JD instead. Great round from both of our players right there. Some funny interactions at the very end, but ones you have to get used to. And there, we caught it in the replay. That sword only goes away, y'all, if you hit the Ramlethal. So good defense there from Andredlon on that J2K. The Faust DP, as I like to call it at least. Good stuff. I'm going to shout out to the chat, guys. We got Chaz Kuhn in the chat. We got T-Burb. What's going on, T? T-Burb. T-Burb, Squish, right? I get y'all confused all the time. T-Burb is Squish's Twitch name. Here, I'm trying to see if you... yeah, it is, because you capitalized the U's. Yep, okay, I'm hip. Guys, by the way, we're also live on YouTube. We're actually multi-streaming right now. So shout-outs to the YouTube viewers right now. How many of y'all are... Okay, there's one of y'all. All right, anyways. Shout-outs to the YouTube viewers as well over there. Y'all are killing it. Appreciate you. We're going to see how well that does. And, I mean, it's not too much extra processing power on my end, so fuck it. I'll just hit go live. Good super right here from Red Dawn. We got the hard knockdown on the other side. Like what we're doing. Oh, yeah, that drift forward right there on those 2Ps. You're able to get that snip after and the re-snip. Man, those are so cheeky. Those are so cheeky, bro. Doing those double snips. But you got to do... Hey, man, grab early, grab often. Especially in a very volatile game like this one, man, saying, hey, look, I know the layer 1. I know how my character interacts with yours. I'm running my offense right now. Do you have the immediate answer? Are you willing to risk it on that answer? Try to go for the throws on Dreadlon, but the sword pop actually was giving throw protection to Red Dawn, able to weave it in, but then couldn't get that command grab after. Both of our players betting it all on throw. This time it's paying off for on Dreadlon as we even up the rounds. Shout out to that lone soldier, Glorp Love. Wait, is it working for you on your end? I gotta refresh. I gotta refresh the emote Glorp Love. Curb, add Glorp Love. Sorry about the 7TV stuff. Oh, wait, is it not working? It's okay. We'll get it to work one day. Don't worry about it, guys. We tried to do it before stream. We didn't give ourselves enough time. That's on me. That's on me. Red Dawn gonna be on top of you with this mix. But you got... Oh, man, I actually didn't even think the bomb was gonna blow up that soon, to be honest with you. We got the S sword pop on Dreadlon, trying to go for that burst bait, but then saw that Red Dawn was ready to spend that 50 tension on the wake up, was willing to block it out, and you kind of have to, because one stray hit from Red Dawn at this point can take you out. And even though those 2Ps and those J2Ks don't convert into a lot, you only needed one more hit to take a round, and Red Dawn showed you there with that J2K. Yeah, that 2P, man, you can't really get a huge combo off it on that Faust, but hey, I'll take a full screen low. What is it, 7 frames? I'll take a 7-frame full screen low if it means I get to win the round. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Just hitting you with my 7-frame low. Because it's supper time. Faust gotta eat. Hell yeah. Game 3 here. Nice counter hit 6B right there from on Dreadlon. Went into the Daro, so Red Dawn said, hey, this is a good time to burst. Don't want you to get a conversion off of that one. Got that pickup too on Dreadlon, also answering back. Both of our players are having well-timed bursts, right? We're not just sending it on the counter hit close slash, right? We're waiting for a moment. Okay, I don't want to get my opponent the wall break. Or, okay, my opponent can't combo off of this hit meterlessly, so. Smart stuff from both of our players, but... While that far slash is a hell of a button, Red Dawn able to get a nice whiff punish with that IAD JD. And we're getting that snip. You see the punish. That probably means on Dreadlon went for a throw tech, but of course that is a command grab. You can't tech those command grabs. That's one of those strengths of Faust, man, doing that Scarecrow PRC, command grabbing you from across the screen, hitting you with that pot jump scare. Oh, tumbling with the rock. Got you rocked up over here, man. I'm rocked up right now, man. I'm just rocked. On Dreadlon getting this throw. On Dreadlon rocked up right now. Look at this. On Dreadlon rocked up, man. And we're going to the last round right here of this game 3. Still set point for Red Dawn, but man, we've been going back and forth. Oh, nice whip punish there on Dreadlon. Not close enough to get the close slash punish, but that's the, I mean, that's the payment, right? You're able to get away from that 6 piece, and then you get the pick up after. Unfortunately, couldn't link into the Rekka after that combo, that Daro hit. We're getting in with that JH. Oh, yep. Okay, piercing to keep yourself safe on Dreadlon. Went for a burst right there. It did end the pressure effectively. It was a weird one because we had to deal with that bomb for a second. Of course, you would have liked that wall splat, but we'll take a little bit more damage. We'll take a throw in the scramble on Dreadlon. Getting one on the board with the Afro on, man. We're doing it with style. Doing it with style. Great stuff. Fout. Indeed. Fout indeed. Guys, only our first game of the night. We're already having a heater of a set, at least in my opinion. I'm a little biased. I like both these players. I'm a little biased. I like both these players. What can I say? Going to get these scores sort of updated over here. And our next match is going to be cool as well. Guys, we got a lot of heater-ass matches tonight. Of course, we got our projected regular top 8ers. You know, I'll spoil it a bit. You know, the people you normally see in top 8 may or may not make it the top 8 this time as well. We'll see if they get those upsets. Jeekly have some gnarly upsets as of late. Oh my god, on Dreadlon. Just holding the W key right there. Was able to get past the Meteor. And then Red Dawn. I guess not too sad about that banana because you got the trumpet right after. And then you got this counter hit combo. So you're not too sad about that banana. Throwing another trumpet as well. Instead of going for the trumpet, going for the kill. Red Dawn said, hey, we're not going to need that trumpet where we're going, homie. I don't need that trumpet where I'm going. What's going on? Green's in the chat. Shout out to Green. Been a very helpful mod as of late, man. Green's been awesome. Guys, if you're looking to join the Jeekly mod team, you got to message me in Discord. We'll figure something out, huh? If you're interested in helping out, message me in the Discord and we will figure something out. Been very grateful with all the help we have. We got a lot of help tonight. Got all the mods working full steam. So hopefully we got a flawless night for you. Jinx, knock on wood. We'll see. We'll see. Good stuff right here. That counter hit 2D comes out on Dreadlon's going to take a lot of damage here. Going for a reset, Red Dawn. But not finishing our food on Dreadlon. Is actually able to get out of the corner and steal it back and send you through it. Mortar bottle for that hard knockdown. Red Dawn does have 50 tension here. Could be super PRC, but no, the JD connects, but no combo after. I like that, man. Keeping it so simple, bro. Sometimes those light, quick normals with stagger pressure are so deadly, more deadly than some of the strongest buttons in the game, especially when your opponent only needs one more hit to die. So on Dreadlon showing you how powerful that 2K stagger can be. You're extending your hurt box so that JH is going to make it hurt. Red Dawn had the burst to not get this corner broken on us, rather. Dreadlon showing you the power of that run-up 6P potentially, but Red Dawn been picking some good options to get around it with those angled loves and such. Counter hit close slash. We were pressing there. Unfortunately, couldn't link into the 6H after, and the trumpet went away just in time for neither player to get the pickup. I'm not sure who would have gotten it. Good defense right there from... Oh my god, guys. There is a 1 frame gap between Faust 2K 2D. On Dreadlon showed you how that can be a powerful piece of knowledge. Using that invincible reversal super to actually go through that 1 frame gap. Now, Strive is a little lenient. It'll let you buffer it. But watch this. 2K 2D, watch this. There's a 1 frame gap right there on Dreadlon showed you. Now, if you're a DP character... Of course, you can just chug that DP. If you're a Leo, you just fucking mash that flash kick, bro. You just mash that flash kick. Whoa, Scooter got the merch. Scooter got the merch, bro. What's going on, Scooter? Did you really? Wait, hold on. Did you really? Did you really? Which one did you get it on? Did you get on the Jeek League or the Jeekly? Let me see. Shouts to Scooter, by the way. One of the real ones. Yo, Scooter, did you see that Kenny Ortega, see that Kenny Ortega Street Fighter commercial? All right, what's going on? Hold on. We're waiting. We're taking a breath. Hold on. So I got one more game, y'all. So I got one more game. What's going on? Uh-oh, someone just added me in the Discord. Mods, can you get on that one? Are we good? Red Dawn, we good? You good, friend? Red Dawn taking a breath. Sometimes, hey, man, sometimes just taking that breath's all you need. Sometimes taking that breath is all you need. Hyrax, what do you think about this set so far? Kenny Omega. Oh, shouts to the YouTube, by the way. Yo, the YouTube chat's working. Red Dawn, are you here, homie? There's one more game, right? One more game. It's only 2-2. Am I crazy, guys? That was 3-1 Andre? Am I crazy? Guys, am I crazy? Am I crazy? Am I stupid? Guys, Twitch chat, were y'all watching? That was 2-2, right? Oh shit, I feel so stupid. Hyrax, what's the answer? Okay, I really can't troll right now. Okay, my bad. My bad. Okay. Okay, my bad. Sorry, GG's. Okay, my bad. I got the score wrong, I guess. I was having too much fun. Sorry. All right, well, shit. That one's a wash. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Having too much fun. Okay. Coming up next. God damn it. Man, rip. Yeah, rip Lorenzo. God damn it. God damn it. Okay, well, guys, our next players are coming in right now. It's gonna be Gojira up against... What is this gif you just shared, my man? It's gonna be Gojira up against Scary Esquire. Now, shouts to Gojira. Let me get this right, Gojira. Let me get the link. Gojira, drop the link. Drop your bracket link in chat. Twitch. Gojira actually runs a midnight Friday strive bracket. Starts at like 11 or 11:55, 12. I think it's called there we go. He's put it right there. Midnight on Monster Island. This one's Saturday though. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, check that one out, guys. Shouts to Gojira, another TO in the scene. Shouts to Gojira. Midnight on Monster Island. Excuse me, did I say it right? Wrong? Midnight on Monster Island, excuse me. Which is cool because it starts at midnight, which I think is fun. And it's like all like Godzilla themed and kaiju themed and shit. It's kind of cool. So check it out. But they're going to be playing that Potemkin. I already know them for that one. Up against Scary Esquire. Once Scary's in here, then we're good to go. Okay, looks like they're in here. We're good to go. We're good to go. All right. All right, here we go. Starting off our next match, guys, it's going to be Scary Esquire up against Gojira. I'm going to swap those teams for you real quick. There we go. It should be right now. Gojira, a fellow TO in the scene, playing that Potemkin, running that Midnight on Monster Island. Next one's going to be on this Saturday. If you're checking the Twitch chat, it should be there. Start.gg/Midnight on Monster Island. So you guys are going to look that up on Start.gg. It says Midnight Good to Gear Strive bracket. They're going to be playing up against Scary Esquire. Now, this matchup is a weird one. It's, you know, David versus Goliath. But what if David did no damage, had no HP, and Goliath could coin flip you twice? That's what we're playing right now, depending on who you ask. Right now, Scary doing a good job putting you through the wall. We do have a lot of tension to play with here on the other side. Great jump right there from Gojira over that Septum Voices. Scary has got you in the corner with that JD, with that JH. Strong stuff right here, man. Now, this Milia, man, is a character you gotta air grab. You saw that right there. Gojira with one air grab. We got the pop buster right after. Now right there, that normal jump pop buster is a very deadly option. You'll see a lot of pops go for. Gojira already ready on the layer 2. Actually did the back jump after, saying, hey, are you gonna try to deal with this pop buster in a way? Oh my god, the flick on the hair car is gnarly. Gojira pulling up, getting the pop buster after. Scary. Of course, when we're getting those knockdowns, when we're trying to get Gojira to guess on defense, that's where our strength lies. And you see Scary doing a good job holding up there in the corner. Gojira doing a good job answering it back. Now, you don't want to get, you couldn't have gotten pop bustered again there in that corner. So Scary doing a good job holding that up, trying to stay out of, trying to guess those situations. But Gojira catching you first with the flick, catching you again with that very high vertical hitbox Wild Assault. Unfortunately, couldn't link into the JD after, so therefore Gojira takes that first game. Okay, it should be good now. Trying to get that Mega Fist 4. Oh, Gojira trying to get that gnarly super jump grab, but Scary actually getting around you with Capel. That's a good answer for trying to get around someone who's trying to guess your jump arc. Now, that can be a hard button to anti-air. I think Milia's vertical close slash may have a better chance at it than other characters, but that is a hard button to anti-air. Gojira doing that jump JP right there. Maybe a pop buster input or potentially a hard call out right there. Now that's the fear of that heat tackle if you're holding up as any character, especially Milia playing in the air, is that heat tackle on air block is actually plus for the Potemkin. So, all right, I can't tell you if it's plus. Actually, I know it's no longer unsafe. Nice kill right there from Scary. Getting this round here, and this is how we started last time, right? Scary was able to get that first round. Doesn't even, hey, I don't even want to play with your wake up, man. I'm just going to shoot you back after I get that knockdown. Now, that's the thing about this pop, man. You get one good hard knockdown, and then you're getting garroted, homie. Blue Wild Assault here in the corner. Gojira not over-relying on those pop busters. You know, when we're going for them, they do seem to hit, just like you're seeing right here. Scary. That was also a punish. I wonder what the option was. Scary probably trying to maybe doing the startup of a forward advancing special move or something. And you can't even just hold down back on that round start, especially if your pots are ready with those Kara throws. And here they are coming out in spades. That 5D red RC linking to the lows right after. Gojira getting a lot of throws back to back, and that's the threat of them, man. You start thinking about them. You don't want to have to worry about them any longer, and that's when we just go for the simple meaties. Or the simple strings, maybe I should say. Blue Wild Assaulting in. It looks like the Blue Wild Assault is actually what hit there. Great stuff right there from Gojira. Getting that second game. Esquire, though, man, you gotta give it to Esquire. Has been doing a good job of getting those first rounds. We just need to convert them into round wins. We'll have to see. We'll have to see, guys. Moving on through our bracket. I'll be getting our next game ready for us shortly. I heard the Goma Nasai. Scary. Got you in these throw loops in the corner. Deflect shield to try to get some distance back. Gojira doing a good job. Couldn't get the combo after with that hard knockdown, but did get the PRC so that we could pull up. Great Iron Savior right there from Scary. I was scared there. Speaking of Scary, I was scared that that wasn't going to kill, but thank God the Septum Voices with the wall break was able to take it. Yup. Good job right there. All you got to do is hold that back walk, and that's going to be enough to get you out of the range of that pop buster on the round start. Gojira showing you, hey, I'm not scared to threaten that. Artemis back, getting this wall break. Scary has meter for the mix, and good job right here getting that throw punish here on the heat tackle. We're going to go burst it through, saying, hey, I got nothing to lose. I love that from Scary, trying to chase up Gojira, knowing that, you know, normally they're pretty safe after those whiff HPBs. Unfortunately, couldn't link with the far slash after the HPB on the wake up. Gojira going to get a lot of damage here, guys. A lot of damage here. Gonna pull up after as well. We have the winger. What did Gojira press? Nothing. We actually went for the block. Man, unfortunately, we couldn't link that far slash for that one combo after, and Gojira. You gotta hand it to Gojira. Felt that wake up reversal coming, man. You gotta hand it to them. Good just block. That means we were reacting to that crossover right there on the JK. Don't need to react when you got that deflect shield, though. Oh, Oh, unfortunately couldn't get that link into the JD after, but Scary showing you how strong that vertical close slash can be as an anti-air. Gojira got the 5D red RC. Look at that damage, dude. Heat Knuckle's going to get back a lot of burst, so Scary will have burst here on the other side after we wake up. Gojira trying to call out a jump. Good counter hit JS right here from Scary. Bad Moon carrying you all the way down, and we're going to go for the wall break to try to get this positive bonus cooking. Gojira does have resources to play with here on the other side. We got that Gigantic Kai with that 50 tension already, but this Miliac is so good at getting around it. Good call out on the burst from Gojira, and that's going to be the round. The set, rather. Great stuff from both of our players, but Gojira's going to come out on top. Yeah, Miliac got to be one of the best characters for getting around that Gigantic Kai, huh? Great stuff right there. But Gojira on the other side was ready with that slide head, and that got them the round. I'm going to go ahead and run an ad real quick, guys. Appreciate everybody being patient with me doing that. Okay, and let me get this next match queued up for y'all. Let me get that match reported. How we doing, guys? Everybody having fun right now? You better. You better, damn it. You better, damn it. Okay, got this one next. All right, everybody having fun? You should be able to see the YouTube chat in here as well, guys, if I got it set up correctly. What's going on, Gannion? Strawberry Slushy said, bruh. Yeah. Bruh. Yeah. That's all I'll say. The people swinging at me right now, can you not? All right. We're having fun. We're having fun. Guys, here's going to be your next opponents while I'm waiting for this ad to finish up, okay? Coming up next is going to be Baba and Sunny D. Hope you're not sick of that Potemkin. Sunny D recently making it through with his team through the Jeek League, exclamation point league in the bracket if you're interested to learn more about the league. Our 4v4 team battle tournament series. MASH made it through as one of the 8 teams in the 20-team league. So great stuff to them getting out of that bracket. Baba, shouts to the DMV. Been playing hot on that Potemkin. How many top 8s you have here, Baba? At least a couple. Both these players, I think, have top 8'd here at the Jeekly before. So shouts to both of them. Shouts to both of them. And we are good to go now. All right, good to go. Good to start. Hello from YouTube. There you go. Hokie said, is this the first YouTube stream? It is. How many people we got over there? We got 3. Let's fucking go. Hey, man, if it adds no processing power on my end, apparently. So we'll see. We'll see if this works. Like, if this does anything for the channel. It's easy to do, so. Moving on through our bracket, guys. We got Sunny D up against Baba. Admiral Baba doing an awesome blue wild assault combo linking to Heat Knuckle. That was oh my god. Okay, y'all are going to be able to watch that back on the VOD to see that combo again, but damn. Good anti-air right there from Baba. Playing some Street Fighter out here saying, hey, how does my opponent want to approach? Looks like they're going to jump in. I'm ready with my 5P. Going to take him out back. That was a 2-touch right there, bro. God damn, Baba. Now, real quick, let me shout out Sunny D. One of the 8 teams to make it through the Jeek League was MASH. Making it through in probably our most competitive pool, Pool D. So good stuff there, Sunny D and the rest of his team. MASH is going to be playing next Tuesday at the Jeek League. That's every Tuesday at 8 p.m. EST. That's our team battle tournament series. Baba, DMV, shouts to DMV, playing this Potemkin, trying to burst out of that corner. Doing well at the Jeek League before. We only got a couple banana Potemkins out here, man. And Baba is one of them. Sunny D is the only one to run the orange Sin, by the way, I think also. So we got some unique color users here on the screen trying to get in. Good low block right there from Sunny D. Now, Sin in this matchup probably isn't too bad, right? I'm thinking about it right now. You have the stamina cancels to try to call out some of the armored moves. You have the multi-hitting overhead. What is it? Isn't both 2H and 5H also both multi-hits? Am I not wrong on that? Great shimmy right there from Sunny. That's something that he is really good at, going for those shimmies. My first offline, I ran mainly yellow. Offline, I mainly use purple now. There you go. Yeah, definitely a lot of colorful pot colors. My God, guys, I looked away for 1 second. Bobo's on a pixel and won the round with a pot buster. I looked away for 1 second, man. Look at that damage. Sunny D had the hard knockdown. Did that 2P right there on hit, close slash into the pot buster. Was that a one hit actually? Or was that blocked? Hold on. I saw the red go down. Baba had so many resources to play with, man. Yeah, that was the on hit. Yeah, Sunny D thinking, oh, here comes the combo. But nope, it was just the grab. And I don't blame you for that one. Yeah, so this Sin, I mean, I imagine as a non-Sin player. Oh, no, Baba. I mean, any player is, any character rather is supposed to get that much damage on a DP punish. Baba's going to get it with the grabs. Built up the meter. Is going to send you through with that heat knuckle. That enough to kill? Oh my God. Well, at least we still got our burst on the other side. There's a silver lining. And we also got our stamina back. So there's always a silver lining, y'all. You can't discredit the silver lining. Good DP right there. Through, I think that was a far slash right there. Baba was trying to stay meaty on top of us. Canceling to this Tyrant Barrel. Dude. Any other character other than Pot, that combo would have looked crazy. I mean, it still did in terms of the damage it dealt, but nice punish right there from Baba. I think that was the 6H, right? Able to swap sides, getting that heat knuckle. I play with mods, so all my shit be looking different. Gojira, you're a Pot player. I know you play with mods. I don't know what your mods are, but you're a Pot player. I know you play with mods. Able to RTL through here. Gojira, don't forget to check in. Oh, yeah. Okay. Shouts to SQ being on top of it. Gojira, fucking play me, homie. Thank you, SQ. Spoiler alert. Shouts to SQ. Also in that bracket. We'll have to see how well she does on the solo Unica question mark. So we'll see. We'll see. I love that momentum move that Sunny D does. I don't think it... I think I've seen other Sins do it. Maybe. But I know Sunny D is definitely a big proprietor of that awesome move, that awesome procedure, maneuver, I should say. Oh my God, dude, Baba, was that a Kara pop buster, by the way? Calling out the gap, able to get in, spending a little bit of that stamina. We're still banking it up right there. Sunny D waiting to try to bank some up. Okay, now we got enough. We went for the far slash right there. This time going for the beak driver, and I like that, man. Sunny's so good with these shimmies. Baba not getting called out too bad this time, right? Of course, this time it was just getting called out with the 2K after, but... Gojira, you gotta get out of here. No more Pop players. Ant said, Pop players have all the dark... Oh, excuse me, all the dank meme mods, yes. Oh! Baba getting 2K there. I don't know my pot inputs. Isn't it a charge input K is slide head? Oh no! In the stagger, Sunny D! Man, Baba's kicking themselves. Baba's kicking themselves because look at this. Unfortunate. I'm not a Pop player, right? But here, this one right here. Oh wait, never mind. I didn't catch it in the replay. My bad. Isn't a slide head charge input K? And yet you didn't join my bracket. Curious. What a game. Wow. Yeah, we're going back and forth, man. We're going down to the last hits. We're going down to the last hits, guys. Shouts to the YouTube chat, by the way. Hope y'all are having fun over there. Hello from the YouTube. What's going on, everybody? Hey, Lorenzo. Even though Lorenzo said, yeah, that was 2-2. Man, I'm going to watch that VOD back. We'll figure that one out. Whatever. I mean, both the players said that, both the players validated the score, so whatever. Whether I was right or wrong, that's what they said. We're going to roll with it. Getting this hard knockdown. We're talking about a completely different game, guys. We're talking right now about Baba and Sunny D. Good job. Doing that jump back, that counter hit far slash from downtown. Spent the wild assault after, and then spent the tension. So, unfortunately, have to use a lot of resources there, but fuck it. Take a hard knockdown, get that positive bonus. Quick light confirm into another Tyrant Barrel. Check out this one, guys. But I was about to say, this is where the Pot Busters thrive. Potemkins thrive. Little Freudian slip there. Because you got nothing to lose. You may as well send that Pot Buster. Sunny. Not getting called out for that not special cancel right there on the 6H. Or the 5H, excuse me. Good damage over here. Overhead connects. And that's that multi. Oh, Baba with a gnarly call out right there. But unfortunately was a little too soon. Of course, he waited just a little bit longer. Sunny D would have been landing. And then in their landing recovery would have been called out by that pop buster. But no, we're going into this RTL. And it's going to turn into that wall break. Sunny D, definitely a very good Sin player. Always gets value off of their hits, and against Potemkin, man, that's the name of the game. You can't have fun against this character in terms of like you can't be playing for fun. I'll say you are here getting value off of all your hits, or else you're gonna get pulled up on when Baba's only got a little bit of HP. You're gonna get pop bustered, and we're gonna get our health bars refilled. Sunny D still does have that burst, has that stamina. Has the burst advantage over Baba. You saw Gojira was a very strong user of that BRC, BWA, excuse me, Blue Wild Assault. We're not seeing too much of that from Baba, because instead we just wait till we get low HP and then we spend it on the burst, and then we just take you out for a little bit of a ride with some grabs. You got your burst back here after that wall break. Sunny D has got the positive bonus cranking. Refilling that stamina. We're full stamina now. Ends up using it on those two cancels. We got the overhead into the red RC. Baba probably going to, yeah, let's say, no way you didn't burst that one. So good stuff, Baba. Waiting for a good moment to burst. Didn't want to get baited by Sunny D. We do have 100 tension left in our back pocket. Sunny said, oh, there comes the pop buster. Confirm off that hit on the Garuda. Uh-oh. Yep, there's only so much screen. Unfortunate stuff right there. Baba said, I'm going to grab you through the Gigantor Kai. Of course, if the Kai had hit you, then you would have had the throw protection on. But Baba going for the early throw so that you never even got touched by the Kai and was able to get the throw regardless. Yeah, I don't blame Sunny saying, okay, well, let me gas the high, the low. No, you're going to get Kara thrown through the wall, man. That is crazy. That is crazy. Good stuff. We're going to game 4 here, guys. Let me make sure I get my stream queue all set up. Big shout outs to my mods for helping me out with that, guys. Looks like next we're going to have, yeah, these two players. Let me go ahead and get them added. We're going to have Lurie and Lakey. 3.179. Wait for it. Good to go, please. Okay. All right. All right, y'all. Everybody having fun? If you're not having fun, I don't know what to tell you. Good block on that overhead. Unfortunately, not able to call it that backdash. Baba. Well, at least we were able to block that low, though. That quick backdash there from Sin. Able to backdash and still get that low block after. Dude, I like these strings from Sunny D, man. Sunny D looks like a Grand Blue player sometimes, the way that we're mixing up our normal pressure, right? Our Gatlings. Or maybe more accurate to say like an under night player, able to do like those reverse beats and stuff. Awesome shit over there in that game. Sunny D going to this 5K route, 5K 6H route. Baba's still got burst here. Could potentially use it, to be honest, because you only need one pop buster to win here. That's something you're going to have to consider. PRC to keep yourself safe. 5P to jail back that Potemkin. Yeah, here it comes, guys. Good block. Oh, nice. Sunny D with that fuzzy mash 2P. Didn't want to get caught by that late cancel PRC from Baba. Great stuff there from Sunny. Well timed on that mash. And we got the burst away from Baba. So this pays off for us. Able to call out that hero burst. Blocking the loads. Getting flicked back. That flick is definitely a hell of a special move. But of course, on that block, you're able to get a lot of distance back in the middle of the screen. Good DP through that pop buster. Canceling the stamina to turn this one into a combo. Going to that RTL. So Sunny is not going to have a lot of resources here on the other side in terms of the tension. But the positive bonus is going to fix that for us in just a moment. Baba, damn, Baba may get another burst depending on how long this game goes on, how the pressure goes. Tried to get another pop buster after that first whiff pop buster, guys, but unfortunately got a 5P, it looked like. Is that what I saw? Ooh, Sunny D with a good burst right there. Or rather, a burst. It's debatable if it's good because we'll have to see. Baba just got their burst back, but didn't spend it too quick. Sunny trying to go for the bait there, and I don't blame him. Baba trying to get something started. Has 100 tension. Hasn't spent it on the Kai yet. That's normally the layer 1 you see, but Baba, with the even just the threat of it, instead is going to just pull up on you with those slide heads, with those light normals, and then get that pop buster there at the end to seal the round. Oh, but the whiff comes out, the whiff throw that is. Sunny D is very good at baiting those throws from his opponents. We've seen him do it a lot in the league, and we're seeing him do it here in the open bracket. 5P to check that backdash. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get a combo after that stamina. We did have Oki there for a second. Didn't have stamina to keep that DP into a combo after, which, oh, boo-hoo, woe is me, right? You know, one of the only characters that can still do that nowadays after that DPRC change. But you need the stamina. It's not free. It's not free. Oh, no way you recovered in time. Yeah, about to say, that recovery on that close slash can be pretty quick for Potemkin sometimes. Baba realizing that they are at a threat of losing here, and Sunny D with a really high mental stack just pulls up on you and gives you a hug. Sunny said, hey, Baba, you want to hug me all day, homie? Well, here, I'll give you one right back. What you thinking about here in the corner? You're walking back and forth, you're blocking, you're whipping that 2S. Here, I'll give you a hug. Bam. Good stuff right there. Sunny bringing us to game 5. Now, Baba doing some awesome stuff here in this Potemkin. Really have been enjoying their play. We're coming in, trying to get another whiff throw right there. Baba checked you back with that far slash from downtown. We got some Baba fans here in the chat. Look at this. This is looking like a Potemkin round, bro. We haven't even done a grab yet. Sunny getting their own grab teched right there. Baba just holding block right there. Sunny unfortunately wasn't able to get that close slot. Actually, no, never mind. We didn't do an air action, so we didn't have any recovery there on the landing. Just doing forward jump, nothing special. Catching that backdash, though, that is an awesome jab right there. Baba going for the 5P and then just pressing the, what is that? Is that the far slash after? Guys, I'm sorry, my Potemkin buttons are terrible. Pressing that far slash after to trying to see, hey, what are you going to do there on the other side? Good burst right there from Baba. Didn't even let Sunny D get the 5K to turn into a jump cancel. Baba was going to burst you before that. Walking you down, counter hit, close slash. Just a threat of grab is enough nowadays. Gigantor Kai comes out into this combo, wall bouncing you with that 6H. I like the booty right there. Baba trying to check Sunny if you wanted to go for a raw step, which Sunny won a previous round with. Tyrant Barrel, that's close enough to the wall, guys. That's a hard knockdown. And said send player break wall challenge. Here we go. We got it. We got you picked up. We're going into that link after as well. Another Tyrant Barrel, but Baba has that 50 tension on the other side. We'll have to see how they use it. Sunny gonna have to be careful with that pressure. Goes for that. Oh my god, the 6P. You guys think that was probably a pop buster attempt? Every time I see a P normal and in my opinion a weird spot, I'm like, oh man, I wonder if that was a throw. Buster for sure. Yeah. Okay, here we go, guys. Last round, last game. You thought this was going to be another Potemkin sweep, but no. Sunny D showing you that this guy knows what to do against this Potemkin. You have to. At this high level of play, unfortunately, didn't get that whiff throw punished, but still showing you that we're willing to go for those shimmies. Getting in with that 6H, that was a cool trade hit right there for Sunny. But we stopped blocking right there on the threat of that grab, checking you with that 5P. I think that 5P is a safe jab, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know my safe jab setups on Potemkin. No, didn't have the stamina or the tension after the overhead, so Owen hit still gets punished by the pot buster. Baba taking this set, but man, that was a close one. That was a close one, man. Great stuff. All right, let me get these next players queued up, guys. That was a long game, too. God damn. That was a long game, too. Let me go ahead and put up our next players. Guys, how's the YouTube doing? Everybody having fun over there? You better. You better be. Hyrax, how we feeling? All right. Love that. Okay, guys, let me pull up our next players here. Coming up next is going to be Lurie up against Lakey. Definitely going to be a fun one to commentate in terms of that. What is that? What is that literary term where they sound familiar? Lurie, Lakey. Can you help me with that, guys? Any English majors? Lurie versus Lakey. Faust v. Biken. We'll have to see. Oh, both of these players tying recently in their TNS placement, so we'll have to see how they do tonight against each other. TNS definitely the forefront of competitive Guilty Gear Strive here, at least in the online scene. If you know, you know. Good to go. Alliteration. Thank you, Ant. Starting off our next match, guys. A character I didn't think we'd be seeing Lakey play. It's going to be the Unica. Lakey, of course, known for that Biken, but a lot of people trying out this new character to see how she fares at a bunch of different matchups. Lurie, of course, we know him for that Faust. I've seen him play the Leo before in some specific matchups, and like I just said, Lakey playing that Biken, probably picking Unica for the Faust matchup. I don't think Biken does very well into Faust, from my understanding, but unfortunately getting hit by that second hit of the DP. You gotta remember, that is a 2-hit DP. Maybe Lurie knew something that we didn't. Maybe try to go in, like, maybe try to get a grab in between or something. I'm not sure. Of course, we were also low HP, so it could have been a, no way you just chugged it again, bro. That's what my tower Unicas be doing, man. Oh, I just got my DP just got knocked away. Okay, well, what if I just did it again? Nah, if it works, don't fix it, huh? Getting in with that 2P Lurie, keeping this character here in the corner. Now, Unica, a character with some pretty big buttons, right? You don't want to be whiffing in her face, huh? You don't want to be caught by that 5H. You don't want to be caught by that far slash. You don't want to be backdashing needlessly in the corner, right? You got to be careful about that far SS, especially, too. You just saw it right there from Lakey. Faust potentially a character, though, that could possibly do a good job of whiff punishing. Now, that's the answer to Unica, huh? You got these big buttons, but you also got a lot of recovery. So we'll have to see. In this round, though, Lakey was going low HP right there, kept our pressure with the burst in the corner, saying, hey, I'm winning this game, even if it means I'm going to burst you through. Able to keep that Unica pressure up. Great stuff right there. Arxis blessed Axel with another winning matchup. Yeah, shouts to Ant. I normally hear that the other way around, Soul players talking about their matchups. So great stuff. Let me make sure the bracket matches actually got reported, by the way, while I'm here thinking about it. Lakey right now getting 6 speed right back. It did. Shouts to my mods. Shouts to my mods. Going for that mix. Linking to the 5K after. Not enough to get that wall splat, but we got you here in the corner. Cleveland Show number 32. Is that an episode of Cleveland Show that that is possibly relevant to like the game or this match? If maybe one of the YouTube VOD watchers can report back on what Cleveland Show number 32 could possibly mean. But right now, these bombs are keeping you in the corner. These afros are not the items you want to be seeing right now. I'm going to keep it 1,000 with you. Lurie trying to get some value out of them by at least hitting them towards Lakey here. Oh, able to backdash away from that 2H follow-up. That 2H follow-up definitely looks like a hell of a button and has a really gnarly hitbox, but has a pretty big gap as well. I think you can throw it? I don't know. I'm trying to learn my Unica counterplay as much as everyone else is. This character is brand new to us, guys. This was this week 2 that we've been seeing this girl tearing it up out here. Lurie trying to get something started here, throwing that trumpet. Lakey trying to get it and was actually close enough to be able to get that trumpet. Going to close slash you on the other side. Or was that the 5H? That's the, yeah, that 5H button, man. Huge ass button. Able to pull up on you with that 2H follow-up. Able to go into the daughter dipper after. The gun dipper. I've been hearing a few names for that one. I still haven't figured out the one I like. Lurie showing you some counterplay against this Unica already with the crawls under the laser. That laser is a hell of a button post burst, post knockdown, able to keep people from just jumping on the round star or getting their projectile set up. You know, if you're a Leo player, you're not getting a projectile. If you're a May, you're not going to be able to get your S Dolphin. You're not going to get much off of that, right? But Lurie showing you that you can simply crawl it back or forth and actually just stay right under it. So great stuff. Shouts to Sand Cloud for that follow. Thank you, homie. Appreciate you. Came in just in time for the Jeekly. Number 60, big 6-0. Go Lurie. I'm a Lurie fan. I'm also a Lakey fan. I'm fans of people that support the Jeekly, man. Lurie definitely a huge supporter of the Jeekly, so definitely love my Lurie out here, man. Definitely a very strong player, very consistent as well. Lakey, of course, also so solid. Shouts to that one top 8 where we had like 4 Bikins or some shit. And Lakey was one of the better ones there in that bracket, so great stuff. Trying out that Unica, though. What do we got here? Trying to... Oh, see, and there's where that 5H can be deadly against you, huh? Unfortunately, we didn't get a big whip punish after, but Lurie showing you how easy it can be to even get the accidental ones. You know, we had that J2K right after, calling out that Gun Dipper with the 5P, 6P route after. And I was saying it earlier, guys, there was another Faust on the stream. That 2P may not be a, you know, a big combo starter, but if I only need to get one more hit on you, I'll take a full screen 7-frame normal. Larry said, yeah, I'll take that. Nice. Able to get away from that Lakey trying to get a deep throw. Lurie hitting that backdash saying, hey, unless you do it right, I'm going to get out of here. Getting that counter hit close slash. The follow-up hit on the 5H ground bounce gave Lakey the burst, and we were smashing that burst. Said, hey, I'm not going to be sent to this wall. DP coming out there from Lakey. And shout out to Lakey, man. I mean, to be fair, we're going for these DPs in the moments where Faust isn't getting these natural safe jumps. Of course, you can get them off of some JD routes. You're able to get those afros applied, and that's like a guaranteed safe jump. We all know that one. But Lakey being pretty good with it in these scrambles. And look at that, man. These Unicas, they know they can be whiff punished, so then now they're looking to try to whiff punish you. They're trying to say, hey, are they being preemptive, or are they actually truly whiff punishing me? So you see Lakey trying to box you out here, doing that walk back, walk forward with the far slash. Dude, Arxis, help out this fucking character, bro. No way that didn't combo after. That is so crazy. On our own offense, the mix dropped, so Lurie had to spend that burst to keep the round going. Damn, that is crazy, bro. Mini Faust comes out. Oh, yep, that's a multi-hit DP. You got to be careful. Did get the first bait right there. Maybe Lurie knows something we don't. Maybe you can get a throw there that I'm not aware of. Unfortunately, couldn't get the punish after the red Gun Dipper. Now, that one is pretty minus. What is it, guys? Like minus 17 or something? That one's pretty minus. So you want to be safe around it. But what Lakey just showed you right there was that you can do 6H straight into it, so you're able to get the gun. I think it's called Guns Free, the mode, the install. I like calling it Starburst. I'm a Tekken player. I love me some Claudio, so I like calling it Starburst. Anyone else call it that? 5H kills, my god. Lakey with a really solid Unica, able to move on through this bracket. Strong stuff, guys. Strong stuff. -3 into the DP is the classic. Yo, honestly, though, that is... Man. Actually, I got nothing to say. I'll let Ant be my voice. Thank you, Ant. Shouts to Ant, by the way. And Reeve and Fenlin. How you guys? SandCloud said, I watch the VOD every week, but I've got time for the stream today. Yo, SandCloud, thank you, homie. I'm a zoner till I die, but my buddy likes Unica, and I think she's very cool. Hey, I think she's very cool too. I have just as much fun fighting her as I don't. Can we all say that about the characters we play against? We have just as much fun fighting against them as we don't. Guys, here's gonna be our next match, huh? It's gonna be Mac Men's versus Classified. Yes, I can report. Sorry about that. Let me get that up right now. I need to turn that off, actually. I think I'm at a good spot in my TOing career where I can actually turn off that setting. I don't know where I gotta turn it off at, but I have it where. Okay, anyways. Okay, guys, coming up next, Mac Men's versus Classified. Both these players doing very well for themselves. That last one was actually combo breaker for Mac Men's. I don't know why I didn't update, but shout out to Mac Men's making it through the Jeek League. One of the highest scoring teams, the highest scoring team in the Jeek League, those not top tiers. But playing an Anji, noticing. Great stuff right there. Also doing pretty well at the last Jeekly. We got to get in that top 8, though, homie. Shouts to DMV. Classified doing very well at that last TNS. Unfortunately, Bubble didn't get in that top 8, but bro, if you even get like top 32 in TNS, you know you're the GOAT. Hyrax, what do you think about these next players? Jeek, you're not streaming in the Stride directory? Thank you for telling me. What do you mean, wall streamer? There's like 50 people chatting here. How come we're an hour in and finally Dig tells me? Thank you, by the way, Dig. I'm sorry, guys. I should have just did that. Oh my god, that's so... I'm so stupid. Anyways, whatever. Okay. Can you report? We can't? I did... It's reported now, huh? It should be good now? Right? Is it good now? Should be good now. And then good to go, by the way. Good to go with Classified and MacMens. Good to go. Send it. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, I'll try not to let that tilt me. Thank you for letting me know, Dig. Sorry about that. All right, guys, we're trying to qualify for this top 24. You got MacMens up against Classified. Of course, MacMens playing that Anji, and one of the 8 teams to make it out of that Jeekly Pools phase was not top tiers, of which MacMens is one of the players of. Classified, multiple-time top 8er. 2 people have ever beaten Jack in our bracket before. One of the best players here at the Jeekly. One of them was Classified. So definitely a dark horse when it comes to it, but we got to get through this Anji first. Trying to get through to that top 24 side, but MacMen's crushing your guts out here. Getting that first round solid stuff, man. Those gut crush combos look so solid. MacMen's showing you one right there. Great stuff. All right, let me check this fucking Guilty Gear thing. Am I actually... Where am I at in here? I'm not even on it right now. Oh my god, I updated it, right? Did I update it? Okay, I didn't have the right category on, guys. I apologize for that. Should be all set up now. You should be able to catch me on the fucking on twitch.tv/itsjeek. Would really appreciate it if you could. Shouts to Sandcloud, a VOD watcher who's actually going to be in here today watching the Twitch stream. Big shouts to Sandcloud, and shouts to MacMens getting this hard knockdown here after this fan. Classified does have tension on the other side to play with. We got 100 of it to speak of. Tatsuing through MacMens. Oh, it was the pin. Okay, I was about to say, oh, we're active here. We're going to be hit. But no, that projectile actually kept us safe. Strong stuff there. MacMens. Ant said, are we banning Anji yet? And Dreadlon said, please. Are we banning Anji yet? And then the frame one, please. It would be fun one time to it'd be fun one time to have a bracket where when you're playing against your opponent, you're allowed to pick one character they can't play. Has anyone ever done that before? Surely that's been done before, right? So then right here, MacMens would pick Giovanna and Classified would pick Anji. And then it's like, okay, well, how good are your secondaries? That's surely got to be a thing, huh? Someone surely have done that. MacMens comboing you all the way to the corner, canceling into that fan. A lot of damage coming out, and you still have all your burst to play with as well. But too deep a throw right there. Classified was ready, held up, and was able to actually combo you, punish you back, and then get your burst for it. MacMen's another proponent of that fast PRC, but Classified just tried to do it against them. MacMen's having a lot of meter here, and 100 tension. Another gut crush. There it is. Another gut crush. Yeah, a few characters are able to do those gut crush supers. The one off the top of my head I know about is Bridget. And then, of course, you're seeing Anji do it pretty well right here. Classified trying to shimmy a bit to see if MacMens wants to wake up and mash that throw button. But no, we're just going to get you on another counter hit with that 5H and send you through, man. That Giovanna damage can be crazy. I like this spacing traps that Classified is representing. Able to shimmy you around. So even if you're not pressing the throw, if you're pressing these notably very good buttons, so you're pressing the, MacMens has those P normals, has that far slash possibly to try to get out of that corner, or maybe even trying to do like a raw Fujin or something. But no, Classified is boxing you back, spacing you with that 5H and getting some nice counter hits. MacMan starting off this round strong, though. Goes in that overhead. And guys, it actually is reactable. I know that we can't react to it. But when you get to this level of play, Classified's able to react to it. MacMan's getting that next pickup, though, and doing that quick Fujin. Actually able to end this round still with a perfect. But that was looking like a good game for Classified, too, I gotta say. Ban every character that wins the tournament, slowly wear down the cast to only Zato and Dizzy. And Venom. He isn't reacting? Jack trying to keep the agenda alive. Shouts to Jack in the chat. Said he isn't reacting. He isn't. He can't be. Trying to keep that Anji agenda alive. Nobody's reacting, bro. That's what I'm saying. We aren't. But I'll say this. Classified blocked it. You want to... If Classified wants to say he reacted, can I tell him he's wrong? YRC comes out. Hitting you with that 2S. Oh, that was actually a same side right there. That was interesting. A same side on that overhead flip kick. It called out MacMan's right there. That one would have hit me, man. I'm used to that normally going for the cross up. Classified going for that burst right there. And dude, I love that shimmy we're going for, man. It's been pretty deadly here against MacMan's, but you can't get away with it for long because MacMan's eventually just going to get run up pressure, possibly. I like that 6P. Classified tried to get a quick BRC down to punish a response with an anti-air, but MacMan's already had it queued up, already took you to the wall, and now we're sitting here on set point. Solid stuff. Let me try to get my next players added into Discord to make sure they know that they're ready to play. Because right now we're watching Mac and Classified right now. Classified actually doing a good job of keeping MacMan's here in the corner and staggering you back with that 2K. The on-hit 2K goes into the throw. MacMan spending that tension to try to get some distance back. I like that dash up 5K, right? Not just sitting there pressing 2P and then getting counter hit by 5H. Being very aggressive with the run up normal instead. Seeing how much Classified wants to go for those shimmies with those spacing traps with the 5H. Strong stuff. Just adding my next players, guys. I appreciate your patience while I do that. MacMan's already got you here in the corner. Trying to check what the 5K Classified was. Nice. Good stuff there. Getting out of the corner. 5D gets blocked. Now we're reacting to those out here. We're definitely reacting to those. Maybe not the Fujin overhead, but we're reacting to the 5Ds. Good stuff right there, Classified. Okay, you're telling me he's not reacting to that, bro? You're telling me? Well, to be fair, MacMan's didn't have the, Actually, no, never mind. Yeah, maybe. I don't know, man. Whatever. Anyways, here we go. We got Fujin. We're canceling the fan. That's going to be good damage. MacMan's taking this one 3-0, but, man, Classified was boxing us around a bit on that Giovanna. Strong stuff. Man, I'm trying to give my boy Classified a compliment. I got everyone in the chat saying, actually... Alright, my bad. I'm just trying to give my boy a compliment, man. I don't know. Okay. My boyfriend is an Anji main. We've been together 4 years and I'm still not reacting. I don't know why that was funny. That's Axel Fan 2000. That's a cool name, by the way. All right, guys. How are we living on YouTube, by the way? Everybody having fun? Yo, we got everybody over here on the YouTube. Is it Jerry? He's a fabulous commentator. Wow. Thank you very much for saying that. Thank you. Now I can live. Thank you, YouTube. Guys, by the way, we're streaming on YouTube as well. I'm probably not in the Strive category over there either, if that is even a thing. We're good to go. Let's send it off this next match. Okay. Wizard 101 fan. I love that name, bro. Y'all, we haven't seen either of these players on a Jeekly stream in a minute, so this one's going to be a treat. You got one of the Milias out here. You got Jeek. And that feels weird to say, man. Oh my god, that feels weird to say. I get goosebumps. My man Jeek. That no balance patch Jeek. You got to catch out their tournaments, man. Playing that Milia. Doing very solid at a recent TNS, I believe. But I gotta give some credit to my boy Dig. Dude, this is like the Bridget, bro. Dig be teaching every one of us Bridget players, up and coming, intermediates, and the best of the best, how to play this game, what the new tech is going to be, what the matchups are going to be. And my man is a labber, bro. He's got all the information. He knows all the setups. He's got all the frame data. He knows how to get the punishes. He knows the most optimal hits. We got to see how he does here against this Milia. Jeek dancing around really well with those Capels and the Turbo Falls, but the return yo-yo actually got the hit on the ground, so Jeek wasn't able to get a big hit after. We'll have to see. Great back throw on that Turbo Fall. From what I understand, Dig has a few practice partners that played the Milia, and I think Dig also just has like a for fun Milia as well, if not like a legit secondary. So Dig is going to know some of the layer ones, of course, all the way, of course the layer ones, but maybe even as far as the layer threes. So we'll have to see what new stuff Jeek has to show us. We got some good stuff happening right now. H-Disc gets blocked, but we go into that delayed JD after, and then the JD for that wall break. A lot of damage coming out here. Dig pressing that far slash and then getting really deep. No way, that was a close slash, bro. That proximity was at the max distance because I did not expect that one to be a close slash. Look at that link off of the shoot into the 5K, man. Normally not a move that you're able to get a combo after, but Dig, with that counter hit confirm, was able to turn that move into a wall break after. Great stuff. Return of the Killing Machine is going to get us a little bit of pressure. Not the most plus projectile super, but it gets you something. Gets you that 2S after. Jeek holding down back to block it. The counter hit comes out. Dig lining it up with the red RC. Able to take this first game. Great stuff. But man, it was looking close at times, man. That Jeek was mixing us up. Able to get those air hits. Dig doing a good job, I think, though, of like, okay, when my yo-yo is out, I don't really have a good way of contesting this Milia. I'm just trying to get away, right? I'm gonna set that 214S. I know that it has my back if it comes back to me, so I just got to get away. I got to, even if it means I go negative, right? If I go danger bonus, you know, I got to back up. I got to hold back. I got to get away from this Milia coming at me. Now we're going to this game 2 here. Getting immediate with that JH S-Disc. Is a safe ender right there. Jeek trying to probably get in with a run up, close slash, a far slash, or 6P gets counter hit, spends the burst after, picks you up with that Capel. Dig spending his burst back, saying, hey, I don't want to be called out here. Not getting baited by that shimmy right there from Jeek. And then Dig also saying, okay, I may have not gotten the stray hit after that I wanted, but does get that wiggle roll after. Great stuff. Dig knowing all of those interesting roll setups. If you ever want to learn a new roll setup, you ever want to learn some new Bridget tech, bro, just go watch a Dig VOD for 30 seconds. You're going to see something new. Go play it in training mode. See how it works. Able to go into that PRC mix as well. That 236S PRC mix can be deadly, getting like a free high-low basically off of just PRC 236S. But the Artemis counter hit comes out. Dig possibly going for an anti-air attempt or maybe something a little bit more greedier. Jeek gets that counter hit. And Milia's got damage too, guys. Especially when you got combos like Jeek does. When you got those Jeek combos, bro, YRC comes out, you're going to buy yourself some distance. Great anti-air there from Dig. And that's where I'm saying that we got the layer 1 down, right? But we did press. Oh, did we press? Maybe we FD canceled. I thought I saw a press, but it could have just been the animation of proximity blocking. Going in low with that raw 2K. We're getting 2 free mixes off of all of those rolls. Dig getting the corner steal with that dash in JD. Unfortunately didn't get the RC after, but the next interaction is going to take it. Dig doing some cool stuff here on this Bridget, man. Andrelin said, yeah, I think I saw an FD cancel. Okay, there you go. Yeah, maybe it was. Because I thought maybe we saw a button. Those VOD watchers got all the privilege, man. These VOD watchers got that VOD privilege. Y'all can just go back at any time. Shouts to Walter. Walter, you streaming right now, homie? Let's give you a shout out. Shouts to Walter. When Walter shows up, man, it's a hell of a bracket. Here he is. Also another Milia. Probably coming in, scoping out, seeing what Jeek's cooking right now. What's going on? How do I say your name? Fry Kugel? Fry Kugel as well. How you living? Dig versus Million 2025. Here we go. Oh my god, dude, Dig's so active right there, calling out those turbo falls. You can't do them for free, it seems. You can't do them for free, it seems. Getting that raw 2S, man. You get so much damage off of that 2S mix, off of this roll setup, doing that cross-up one as well. Unfortunately, didn't turn into a combo after, but that shoot red RC surely is going to be a finisher for Dig, taking you out with that return of the killing machine. Strong stuff. Counter hit, close slash comes out. Nice back throw right there from Dig. That's going to be a counter hit 2S. Jeek trying to get something started here, man. We're qualifying here for this top 24 on the winner's side. So we gotta spice it up against this Bridget. This Bridget that not only can pilot their character, one of the best pilots of this character, but also knowing that Milia as well, inside and out. Got the Roger Super here. And you're safe to go for the Roger Super there because it does build your opponent a lot of burst. But Jeek was already full on that burst. Said, hey, you got to press, homie, the 2K. Able to check, going to the red RC. Saw the burst coming. Gets the jump cancel. Dig, closing that one out. Solid stuff from both of our players. Okay, so here we go, guys. If I'm not mistaken, we only have 2 more matches left in pools, and this next one's going to be a fun one. This next one's going to be a fun one. It's going to be Baba versus He Ho. Trying to do some background stuff real quick, guys. I just blanked. Oh, I need to report that last. Someone already did it for me. Thank you. Okay. Shouts to my mods. I already told my next players they're good to go, so as soon as they're in here, we're ready to send it. And you already saw one of them earlier, guys. It's going to be Baba up against He Ho. Give me 1 second to get their characters up. Next match, Baba versus He Ho. Both doing pretty well in that hotline bracket, man. That hotline bracket, damn. Dude, look at the entrance on that bracket. That was their inaugural bracket, by the way. Hotline in A. So big shouts to them. And then that SQ, the tuning exams, I think that's a North Carolina local. So shouts to your locals. He Ho playing well in that one. Also playing well in the Jeekly 59. Look at my man getting 4th, bro. I think that's tied with his best placing. We have to see if he can get farther than that. Bracket X bracket down there, guys. That's ran by our friend Dank Nen. One of the TOs in the scene. So big shouts to them as well. All right. Once everyone's in here, we are good to cook it. All right, we're just waiting on He Ho, and then we'll be good to go, guys. Wait on He Ho, and then we're good to go. Hyrax, what have you been thinking about the matches so far? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. How we living, guys? Everybody having fun? Bridget, win for Pride Month, please. We'll see. We'll see. I didn't. I don't even know if Dig even remembers, but not trying to. You know, not trying to. What's the word? Not trying to put too much pressure on you, but I did have a standing bounty of if a Bridget wins, they get $50, like separate from the prize pool. They just get $50. So, I mean, it was never claimed. I never officially took it away. So I'm putting my money where my mouth is. If it happens, it happens, bro. Clip this. If it happens, it happens. Man, you really miss out on the squirrel squealing in the VOD. Oh, it's not a squirrel. It's a Hyrax. And actually, this is our first time doing it. It's tonight, SandCloud. Where's He Ho? Hold on. Maybe they are double bracketing, perhaps. If so, we can, is Red Lucian first, ready first? Maybe we can get them first. Let me give it until, let me give it until 9:16, and then I'll message my other players. Oh, no. Okay, he just saw it. We're good. No worries. There we go. I'm better about that. I move too quick sometimes. Sometimes I'm too quick to be like, all right, fuck it, we're gonna do this, and then I mess things up. So hey, I'm being better about it. Leopardus, how you doing, Leopardus? Let's go dig blig. Yeah, I mean, dude, if you're a Bridget player at any level, and you have any questions, bro, I don't know if he'd be cool if I said this, but message him. Like, find him on Discord and message him, and like, be nice. Don't be weird. Okay. Be nice, and then have informed questions. You know, don't waste his time, but he will help you. You got informed questions like, hey, how do I have trouble with this aspect of the matchup, or how can I do this combo, how can I get more damage out of this combo? He'll help you out. Anyways, Baba made it through the bracket, y'all, here on this Potemkin, and they're gonna have to fight another Milia, but this isn't just any Milia, it's He-Ho. Another very strong Milia, man. We've been blessed with a lot of strong Milias here in the bracket tonight, and Potemkins. Baba, one of them. He-Ho, one of them. Having to face each other eventually. Getting that OTG with the close slash. Baba with a Potemkin round, bro, if I've ever seen one. God damn. Now, guys, we're at the point of the bracket where we're trying to qualify for the top 8. We'll have to see how that goes. Real quick, shouts to Celadine and Dream Blitzer. Thank y'all for the follows, by the way. I really appreciate y'all for doing that. Thank you so much. So we'll see. We're cooking through, man. We're cooking through. We got that close slash pickup here. I love that OTG hit with the 5P and then trying to mix you up after. But Baba, man, just not getting mixed today. At least not in this game 1. Baba said, hey, I don't know what your setup is. I'm waking up and I'm pressing close slash. Hold on. Let me see what we actually pressed. Watch this. I love that setup, though. Actually, no. Hey, you know what, man? I gotta shut up. Baba with a really good block. That was just a reactionary block. Dude, that's defense, bro. Watch it again. Check this shit out. Just block. That was a react. Dude, never mind. Hey, Baba, I'll shut up, homie. You got defense, homie. Would rather eat 1,000 needles than play this matchup. He-ho, I do not blame you, homie. I'm not a Potemkin or a Milia player, okay? But I am a spectator of Guilty Gear Strive. And I will say, this does not look like the most digestible thing here on the planet. Baba, however, in their earlier matchup when we were playing against Sunny D, was still, you know, vulnerable to the shimmies, still vulnerable to those multi-hits, and still vulnerable to crafty RCs. And then Gojira, who was playing against Scary Esquire early on stream, I mean, we were getting mixed, man. We're getting mixed. And that's what this character does, right? This Milia able to do that blind mix. Baba does not gonna get anti-air today. Was ready with that PRC. He-Ho doing that dash low block to get around that slide head. Baba, you see Baba cranking up that pop buster. You see, like, when we're full screen, but we're still doing like what looks like a teabag, we are buffering that pop buster, bro. We're ready to try to grab your ass, and it pays off right there. Baba taking this first round of game 2, but He-Ho gets the pickup. Was going to get the wall break, but Baba willing to spend that burst early to not even give away that positive bonus. And some of these Milia players, man, sometimes you'll see them go for a lot of resets. Sometimes you'll see them play a lot in the air. He-Ho, in my opinion, again, I'm not I'm just a spectator. What do I know, right? Very grounded Milia outside of IED and getting those JHs like you saw right there. And very, like, quick to, I'm going to break the wall. I'm going to get this positive bonus. I'm going to see what it looks like on the other side. Now, we have the meter for that mix. We're trying to check you with the 5P. Damn. Nice combo right here. Waiting for Baba to fall back into the H-disc with that close slash. OTGing with the winger. That was a weird combo right there. He-Ho. No shot! Oh my god. That actually almost fucking comboed. Dude, did you... Look, does the replay catch that, dude? Damn. Strong stuff right there. Man, Baba showing us this Potemkin can be a hell of a threat, and saying, Hee-ho in the chat saying we love misinputs, and just setting us with depression. Hey man, we can't just be beating up pop players, okay? Huh? We can't just be beating up pop players. Pop players been public enemy #1, it feels like, for a couple weeks now. But hey man, we can't be beating up pop players. You can't just, I just can't. I'll speak for myself. I just can't just go pick up this character and go win. No, you got to know what you're doing, man. Baba definitely one of the pots out here. Playing super strong, getting that counter hit 2S, knowing when to go for those anti-air 2S's. We got the Gigantic High pickup too. And just like how the your opponent needs to get as much value off a hit as possible, these Potemkins, man, especially off of the normal red RC combos, right, like you just saw Baba go for right there, you got to be getting a lot of value out of them, man. Because you're building your opponent the meter that they can use defensively on their wake up, so they're going to have to try to get away from, or rather, that's how they're going to get out of your run-up Garuda setups and things of that nature. Or at least in theory. That's maybe that's what the pop players would tell you. Oh my god, the air throw whiffs. Hee-ho doing a good job dancing around the screen here. The hair needle only keeps you safe. An amazing whiff punish right there from Hee-ho on the 6H, man. How often you see people actually get a whiff punish on that move? Hee-ho doing so right now. Paying off and getting the round. They're like honey badgers, cute but deadly. Kind of like Hyraxes. No shot. No shot, dude. What was that 6P, bro? Bruh. No bias towards any player. Just what was that 6P, bro? Hee-ho said, ain't nothing but a thing. I'm going to run up, close slash your ass, linking to the 2K. Look at this damage Hee-ho's putting on the screen, man. Even against a Potemkin, that's some damage, man. Hard knockdown comes out. Going for the raw savior. Baba has the burst. Hee-ho didn't have the RC to keep it too safe after. I like that late cancel PRC. Oh, and then tried to go for just the pull-up buster. Hee-ho got the throw into red RC, and that's going to be enough to kill. Enough to get a game here on the board against Vice's Baba. Oh, speaking of, you know, we were looking at the Hotline Miami bracket, by the way. Speaking of, ran by that team Vice. Baba being one of the players. Shouts to DMV. Shouts to DMV. Let's go. But Hee-ho is going to be getting that next round here, this next game on the board on that Miller Lite. Strong stuff here. All right, guys, are we on the Guilty Gear Strive directory now, by the way? Is that still fucked up? Please tell me that's fixed now. And let me get our next players added. Oh, I'm trying to add someone to the Discord, but I hear a pot buster. I look back, Millian's got half her HP gone. Nice 2P counter hit. Maybe that was a startup of a buster before the armor frames came out. Good tech throw right there from Baba. Baba has some amazing defense, man. I got to give it to them. Able to get that block on that cross-up Artemis earlier. Being able to tech the normal throws that come out from Hee-ho. But then getting that next pop buster. We're doing a good thing right here. We got this set point round threatened. Shout out to Die in the chat doing exclamation point bracket. You can go ahead and see what we're doing right here. Trying to qualify for that winner side top 8. We got one more match until the top 8 side. We'll have to see Hee-ho getting that burst from Baba. Baba saying, you know what, get your whole combo, that's fine, but I'm not going to give you the wall break. That's what you want. You want that positive bonus. Throw red RC. Hee-ho going to turn this one into a setup after, and if not, just ladder you to the other side of the screen. Holy shit. Positive bonus regardless, but that slide head has the armor. Going to keep us safe. We're going to burst through, trying to get that run up far slash, but unfortunately a little early, so we didn't get that hit, but we got the next one, and we're going to get this wall break. Still set point for Baba, but Hee-ho evening up the rounds. Guys, we're doing some cool stuff out here. Shouts to the homie cord. That's damn right, Mika Chan. Shouts to the homie cord. Here we go. Let me shout out. Hey, Homie Cord showed up to one of my first brackets. Shouts to J-Rock Full Metal, who put like $100 total of his own money into my brackets. Big shout outs to the Homie Cord, man. Hell of a bunch of people over there. Baba getting that 2S staggered hit. Trying to go for the pop buster, but the JH connects and actually able to get out of the corner. Hio really smart about that, going for ending our combo early, and then that's the threat, or rather the danger of the armored moves, guys. They are susceptible to red RC. Good setup right here from Hio, but the just blocks from Baba. YRCing you back, but gets the punish on the YRC. Hio finishing it off with 5K, guys. We're going to game 5. Dude, that was some crazy Milia pressure there in the corner. The fall down counter hit JS going into that combo after baiting that YRC. He-ho is he-him, man. You didn't block that? Yo, if I got 3-0'd by you in tower and your fucking thing said you didn't block that, I'd be pissed. Guys, whoever you're rooting for here in this game 5, exclamation point, not Matcherino, Jesus, Matcherino, to claim a free code. I really appreciate you. It goes up to $12.50 in the pot, so I think that means we already got like 8 of the codes. Every 4 codes you claim, it adds $1 to the pot. So hey man, that ain't nothing. We really appreciate if you could do that, so thank you very much. You on the YouTube as well, guys? I think we can just put the, I don't know if my Nightbot works on the YouTube. It probably doesn't. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Hee-ho getting that counter here on the 2P, the 6P. Getting bursted back. Oh, a little early on that heat knuckle. But we got caught on our run up. Yeah, Hee-ho says, I don't even want to guess. I don't even want to try to guess. I do not want to play that coin flip. Garuda comes out. Oh, yeah, like the little bit of that walk up into the 2K was enough to get Hee-ho pressing. Good throw. Yeah, Baba been going for super deep slide heads here. Hee-ho calling you out on that. It's not an active hitbox. You have to be ready to cancel it. So Hee-ho was able to get the throw. There's going to be a lot of damage. Hee-ho did get some meter off of that. Trying to be careful here. Doesn't just want to send it on the YRC. Giving Baba a lot of respect for them to bait it. Goes for that early Capel after the turbo fall. Got you in the corner of the 2K. Good FD blocks to keep away those 6 H's, those multi-hits. Keep pushing back Hee-ho, but the rising JP finishes off the round. Links to the JK after just in case. And guys, we are on set point. This Milia has brought it all the way back. You still haven't won yet, but you at least brought it this far. Great backdash there on that meaty from that close house. Blue Wallace saw to stay in, and the counter hit 2H. Baba was not ready for that one to connect, so unfortunately that Garuda actually dropped after Hee-ho was spared basically a TOD. But the next grab comes out, the second grab comes out, and now we are on the last round with the perfect for Baba. Guys, your Milia fans, I gotta hear you in the chat. These Baba fans, DMV, Homie Cord, we gotta hear you right now. Who do you want to win? Hee-ho, of course, also. Wait, no, Hee-ho also in the fucking Homie Cord, man. This is a Homie Cord team kill. I'm just now realizing it's a fucking Homie Cord team kill, bro. Goddamn. Oh no, Hee-ho and Baba taking each other out. Brothers in arms here of the DMV fighting each other right here. Hard knockdown with that winger. We got the burst as well if we need to spend it. S-Disc gets armored through. Meaty Garuda on that wake up. Able to get that delayed close out to call out the backdash. Great stuff. Stealing the corner with the Capel. Try to do that throw after. Yeah, you're not baiting burst on Baba. They know when to burst. Oh, oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit, dude. Oh my god. I don't even know what to say, man. This is where having a co-commentator would be really awesome, because I could just like open my mouth and just watch what's happening. Good throw, red RC. That's going to be another setup with that H-Disc. Great just blocks there from Baba. It gets the Capel on hit. Staying down the counter and close slash takes it. You can't block forever. Not against Amelia like this. Hee-ho brings it all the way back, but an amazing set from both of our players. Hee-ho says, I'm literally chosen by God. There's no other explanation. Man, shouts to both of our players, bro. Shouts about Hyrax. What you think about that match? All right, guys, let me get these next players' things up on the screen, and then I'm going to say that they're good to go. So give me 1 second. Guys, our next players It's going to be Red I Am Not up against Unica. That's a hell of a logo. I got to fix that one. Going to be up against Lucian on that Unica. My apologies, guys. Both these players doing very hot. Shoutouts to Red at TNS 164 getting second place, playing awesome. Didn't Cloned win that one, by the way? And Lucian also getting a top 8 in that same TNS. Playing pretty well in some recent Jeeklys and also that Vice bracket. So big shoutouts to them. Big shouts to them. We're good to go. Ready to start this one off. I think Lucian may be starting off on the Unica, so we will see. We will see. Nope, it's going to be the Sin. Of course. Of course. Our last top 8 qualifier. 2 players that are no strangers to top 8s here at the Jeekly. And, I mean, damn it, Guilty Gear Strive in general. Lucian going to be coming up on that Sin. Lucian playing a couple characters. Of course, you know them for the Happy Chaos as well. But also been playing that Unica recently. Only on their second week and doing pretty hot with it. But Red, one of the gold Lewis connoisseurs, at least on this NA scene. Got you shuffled around with these BTs. Getting a security cancel BT into an OTG BT. And that's going to be the perfect to start off this round. A very strong start for this player right here. Red I Am Not. Many wins here in the Jeekly. Lucian still fiending for that first one here. Will it be on the Sin? Will it be on the Unica? Right now we're getting headbutt around trying to qualify for this top 8 winner side. Good just blocks here. We got that counterplay here against that Red. Able to DP through. But the IBFD on the meaty. Red I Am Not has insane defense. And guys, a lot of the players you're going to see from this point on are going to be doing things that you don't even think about. Those IBFDs on the meaties, able to get those nasty fuzzy mashes, especially characters like both these characters trying to get that 2P. Red I'm Not trying to JD out of the corner, but Lucian doing some really good spacing traps here in this Sin, but no more tension, no more stamina. We have to play the old-fashioned way. Unfortunately, wasn't able to keep that DP into pressure with stamina, so Red able to bait the next one, and Lucian was so close to finishing it, and still possibly can, because that combo didn't kill, but the double white wild assault. Red I Am Not with the BM. Well, not BM, you know, I don't want to call it BM, but definitely a fun option right there, saying, okay, I know I'm, what is it, guys, -3? Well, fuck it. What if I did it again? I know you get your turn back, but what if I did it again? Red I Am Not getting this first game. Yeah, don't want to call it. I didn't mean to call it BM, but here we go. Shouts to the YouTube chat talking about the Millie game. Millie guys in shambles, man. Million guys in shambles. Shouts to the YouTube chat. How you guys living over there on the YouTube? I will have to on my end, I'll need to take some responsibility to have the YouTube chat popped out so that, oh, in fact, I can just hit this button and I can do it right now. I just did it. Okay, so okay, all right, YouTubers, I have the YouTube chat popped out so I can see y'all now too. Okay, hold me to that. Okay, so I see everyone now. Okay, all right, here we go. Bias commentary. What? Bias commentary? Wait, did someone actually get timed out? Did something bad happen? What happened? Okay, my wife timed someone out. I don't know. Maybe she's fixing it. I don't know. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on. Here we go. Lucian getting crossed up there on that drone. Red does have the burst still. Has that 50 meter as well. Try to ladder you around for a second. But we're getting picked up. Yo, shouts to Mark the Third as well. Mark the Third in the chat. Scary in the chat. Thank you for being inspiration for us, hair lady enjoyer. Shouts to Scary. Hell of a Milia player. Rooting for their other Milia players. But we're talking about Sin and we're talking about Gold Lewis. We're talking about Lucian. Red I Am Not out here, man. Checking you back with that 2S. And you got to do those big hunkin' moves that check the low ground against Sin. If they want to do that raw step, if they want to try to do a hit on block into that elk hunt, you don't want them to try to get in for free. Red showing you how you can be active about that, but Lucian has you tumbled here in the corner, guys, canceling into that barrel. You're going to be hard knocked down here on the other side. You got 50 tension. Let's see what's going to happen here. It's going to be 5D is the mix, but Red will get their burst. Dude. Oh, okay. Woo. That was crazy right there. Lucian almost DPing through your Skyfish or the minigun, whatever it's called. 5D is going to be the mix, though, after that Wild Assault string. Lucian still getting a game here on the board. That was awesome play from both of our players. Lucian, knowing that Red was ready with that burst after, was going to get the burst after, tried to bait it with the 5K. Red knew that Lucian knew. DPing through the gun, but then wasn't able to get the second hit in time. So Red then was still able to get the burst. Man, that was an awesome back and forth. Sin used 4 resources and still had 50 bar. This champion, man. Is Sire Daniel Mazza playing? I know, I think Breakout Esports is paying him. I'm kidding. I didn't say that. Here we go. Game 3. No, shouts to Danny, man. If Danny was here, bro, he'd be up here in the top 8. Probably playing that Unica, showing us what's happening with it. We'll have to see. And this is our last match to go into that winner's side top 8, by the way, guys. White Wild Assaulting in. Goes for that overhead with the Hawk Baker. Hoof Stomp. That's a lot of damage here, even against Gold Lewis, man. And you see Red still trying to check you with that 2S. Had a little bit of time to breathe, they thought, so went for the drone. But that Beak Driver from downtown, Lucian, kind of getting in Red's head a bit, maybe, you know? Not really showing off those moves that the 2S would beat. In fact, we're whiff punishing the 2S, and the moment Red wants to back up and spend those resources, Lucian's ready with the whiff punishes, or rather the hitting us on the startup with the Beak Driver. And then look at that dude, Red, saying, hey, look, giving Lucian that respect now. Goes for the drone and then just did the BT full screen, not giving Lucian even a chance to try to get some kind of forward advancement into a Beak Driver. Trying to get a whiff punish there on that BT, but Lucian not quick enough for it, but did get this throw Red RC. That was a cool combo. Not enough to kill, but definitely cool. Lucian, no stamina, but does have the 50 tension thanks to that positive bonus. Red with an awesome IBFD on that follow-up hit right there. Able to close out the round with that string of BTs. That's some good defense, man. Both these players got great defense. Counter hitting you. Going for that Tyrant Barrel. No stamina or tension on the other side. So Red in a pretty good spot here, and in fact is able to DP you. Reversal you through that meaty close slash attempt. And I don't blame Lucian for going for that meaty close slash. Like, hey, I need this to work. I don't have any resources. I need to go for this. Red was ready to spend that tension, but now we got to keep that in mind. Red's willing to spend that meter. Lucian's got you here in this corner. And big shouts to Lucian, right? Doesn't go for those hoof stomps willy-nilly. You know, you'd be playing against these tower sins, man. You'd be getting hoof stomped over and over again. But if Lucian doesn't have the tension to back it up, they're giving a lot of respect to these other players who are willing to actually put in those hours and the time to get good at reacting to this sin. Because you have to. One of the strongest characters in the scene right now, played by some of the strongest players, Lucian included. Despite that, Red is still able to keep you in this corner. Still keep you pressured with these Gold Lewis normals and get a throw to finish off the round. Dude, that backdash BRC JK, that was a cool string right there. And Lucian just doing such a good job on that defense gets rewarded with the throw. Right? That's the thing that's so bitter about being good on defense, man, is that then you get rewarded by just getting thrown around. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and let me look at my brackets real quick to see what it's looking like. Okay. After this, guys, as a heads up, we'll be doing a quick 5-minute break or so before we get into our top 8 side of the bracket. Both these players still trying to qualify, even if someone loses here, right? Even if your player that you wanted to win here loses, I don't think that they'll have a hard time getting into that top 8 on the loser side. Both these players definitely deserve it, but maybe those in the losers bracket will have something to say about that. So Would be nice to get in on the winner side here. Red I Am Not has the lead, but Lucian has this corner pressure. Has you stuck here on this Gold Lewis. Now, we know this Gold Lewis for a lot of strong options, but we don't know them for a quick normal to get out of the corner with, like a quick Abari option. Of course, that 2P can be pretty good, but when you got this Sin in your face, staggering those close slashes, trying to space you out, box you, trying to get those staggers into throws, it can be hard for Gold Lewis, man, without the resources, but we're able to get that drone set up. Lucian whiffing that 6P. Red going to BTU through, and that's the damage trade right back. Lucian has so much resources to play with, and it's going to start it off with that RTL. Red able to block that first hit, but Lucian with the raw overhead, this time having the stamina, but delaying the burst. Shout out to that tweet. You guys saw that tweet today about burst putting you on the other side. Actually delaying the burst to keep Lucian in the corner pays off for Red there, and now we're on set point. Good just block there on that Gatling. That really super deep BT right there gets a counter hit and jails Lucian here in the corner. FDing back those behemoths, but we didn't have a lot of attention after. Because of that, try to go for the security cancel air behemoth, try to show us what the Beyblade looks like, but Lucian actually gets a whiff punish, and it pays off for this Sin. No stamina, but that positive bonus is going to cook here in a second. Lucian able to try to go for that meaty close slash. Red this time going for a backdash PRC. Lows get blocked, but the white wall assault comes out. Red with a cool combo right there. I wonder if the red RC into something was supposed to be something else. Good just blocks, dude. Those IBFDs. Red's got the defense, at least against this Sin, bro. At least against this Sin, and you have to, man. Doesn't have the stamina or the tension after they turn that hoof stomp into a combo, but the 5D turns into a counter hit, and Lucian is gonna even up the rounds. Still set point for Red, and in fact, Red does have the burst advantage here. So we'll have to see, but Lucian's starting off strong with that stamina and still has a little bit of burst for the Wild Assault, which you just saw spent in the middle of that combo. Sometimes all you need is 50 burst to get a positive bonus, man. That's what Sin wants, right? You want that positive bonus. You want to spend all your stamina so that you can build up that tension so that you can still get the conversions off of those gnarly special moves. Getting around that BT. Red I Am Not was checking you with 2S, but was now checking you with that 1BT. The RCs get traded back and forth. It's going to pay off for Lucian as we get this 5D combo. Not enough to kill, but we're going to get that eaten there. Red I Am Not facing getting perfected possibly by Lucian Sin here in the game 4. And it comes out, calling out the startup of drone, linking into that 6K after fast RC, and we're evening up the games. The way Lucian moves in neutral is always so clean, it's crazy, man. Lucian on any character, you can tell they're a zoomer, man. And the biggest compliment I can give them, you can tell they're a zoomer. Like, not derogatory. They play. I don't know, man. I don't know. They play like their right hand is like on a fight stick, but their left hand is like they're shimmying like it's an analog. Like they got that precision, bro. They got that precision when they move around. But you got to give it to Red, man. Red knows this Sin pressure, man. Those IBFDs have been crazy. We've seen more IBFDs from Red in this set tonight than we have in any other game we've seen combined. We got a wall splat right here. We got a wall break right here. Red getting counter hit on the startup of that behemoth, man. Call that one a Sin round. Red will have the burst on this other side of the round, but Lucian all of a sudden on set point. We got a drone down. Not enough to win the neutral force, but enough to get danger bonus on the side of Lucian. Well, we're getting picked up here. We're in the corner, spending that burst. Looks like Strive Earth is trying to keep us down right now, guys. I'm going to keep it a buck. Hopefully that's just a spectator side thing. It's the game we play. It's the game we love. 2K comes out on that run up from red. We're linking that 5K into RTL. No way that wall breaks. No shot, dog. That was actually full screen. Now, it wasn't the craziest amount of damage. Oh, try the backdash out of the range of that far slash, man. Punish throw comes out. Red RC to clean it up. And guys, Lucian with a very solid game 5 earns their winner side spot here in top 8 of the Jeekly 6-0. Strong stuff, guys. All right, y'all. So pre-rolls are about to end, or start in like literally 20 seconds, but that's good timing. We're going to send it off to a quick 5-minute break. So go ahead, get your water, go use the restroom, and we're going to let that losers bracket fill up. But when we get back, our first match is going to be Jack versus He Ho on winner's side of the Jeekly 60. So don't go anywhere. That's like the best part of the song too, but I did say it would only be 5 minutes, guys, so we're back. So real quick, I want to give a shout out to who followed. Joda 93 for that follow, homie. And YouTube chat, how y'all living? You will show up on this you will show up on the screen in the chat because I do have them merged, so if y'all were here, I'd be able to see you. Anyways, guys, here's the next players going to be coming up for y'all in just a second. I think I already got it all updated. Guys, check it out. Your next players on your winner side of the Jeekly, number 60. It's going to be Jack up against Hee-Ho. Jack's seeded to win this whole fucking thing, bro. Seed 1, first place in that tournament, first place in this tournament, first place in that other tournament. My man does not lose. Hee-Ho coming out as well, doing pretty well for themselves, man. Dude, Hee-Ho, you guys watch Combo Breaker 25, saw that one Hee-Ho set, you know what I'm talking about? Damn, that was a set. Anyways, good to go. Good to go. Gonna start it off. Guys, everybody having fun? You better. You better, or I'm gonna hit you with a belt. Hyrax, how you feeling about this next set? Not true. Daisuke's too busy ogling feet. Wait, what's the chat say? I was... You saw how Jack got off the stand and got back on? He said in the Discord, I was molding over pot. Sorry. Good luck. Have fun. Starting off winner's side of the Jeekly 60. Guys, we've been doing this one for a minute, huh? We've been doing this one for a minute. Goldburst comes out. Hee-Ho on that Miller Lite. Shout outs to DMV. Shout outs to the homie court. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. All right. Okay. Looks like we're gonna try it. Okay, we're gonna try it. Okay. All right. Woo! Strive Earth, baby. Let's go. This is the game we play. Woo! Guilty Gear Strive. Woo! Guilty Gear Strive. Okay, that happens again. Maybe I'll just fucking pull the plug. I don't know. Jack right now doing some good defense right here. Trying to actually whiff punish Hee-Ho and gets it with that 5K. We got 100 tension on each side. Estes comes out. Gets the cross up with that. What? Guys, I don't even know what the fuck happened. Did we dash cancel? And then JD'd on the other side. IBFD on that cross up JK. Jack loves going for that cross up JK. You gotta get good at defending against it if you have any hopes of topping some of these brackets, because you know you're gonna see Jack here in this online scene. Paragon did a good job picking him up. About time someone picked up this absolute titan of the game. Shoutouts to everybody. Gavin said, what's DMV? Homie, don't play with me, homie. Gavin, I hope you're having a good time. Gavin, I saw you in the chat. Hopefully you had a fun time. Stealthy Ninja Man, any Jeekers? Any Jeekers in the chat? Guys, I think I have my 7 TV set up. So I think if you type glorps and stuff, like, stuff will happen. Oh yeah, look how many glorps we got. Guys, look at all the glorps in the chat. We got glorp 7, glorpa, glorp 5. Glorp gets what it deserves. We got glorpium. We got glorp question mark. We got glorp nerd. Guys, look at all the glorps. Okay, y'all watching the YouTube are like, what the fuck is he saying? Guys, twitch.tv/itsjeek. If you want to come check out the Twitch chat. Jack said, if you guys want to come see me win from the Twitch perspective, getting this first game, twitch.tv/itsjeek. That's the place to go. Man, the Twitch chat. Guys, we got all these glorps in the Twitch chat. Can you guys even see them? I played Venom. Always a good time, he thinks. Well, there you go. There you go. Yo. We got D Rizzle over on the YouTube hitting with the glorp. Let's go. D Rizzle on the YouTube with the glorp. Let's go. I do have the YouTube chat up, by the way, guys. I'll try to be my best to be responsive to both. I'm trying to be a TO. I'm trying to run the bracket. I'm trying to. Well, actually, I can't wear that one. All my mods were here tonight. We literally had 4 mods running each of the pools. Shout out to Jeekly having 4 pools now. Hee-Ho! Dude, I love when the combo is angled the entire time. When you're able to get the counter hit into that fully angled combo the entire time. Look at that damage. No, what was that? Oh, you know what it was supposed to be? TK Turbo Fall. TK Turbo Fall. Hiho is about to mix the fuck out of you, bro. Baiting throw and crossing to the other side, but it was a rising JK. Jack doing a good job keeping you in that corner. I've been saying boxing a lot. Is that annoying? Like, oh, this guy's getting boxed in the corner. I'm trying to box this person in the corner. Is that annoying? I don't know what else to call it. Not enough to break the wall. Jack not going to steal around today unless, of course, we get on that run up 2D. Gun flip as well. Good stuff right there from Jack. Only real ones know about the box. Yeah, you actually, no, Stealthy, no. Stealthy, don't bring up the box, Stealthy. Why would it be annoying? Oh, I don't know. I don't know, because I overthink things and I'm weird. Maybe because I'm an overthinker and I'm weird. But thank you, Chrome. Anyways, we got a hard knockdown coming out. Jack trying to get in on you. Tapping you with those 2Ps, man. We're getting FD back. Great backdash right there. That may have actually still not even been close enough to throw. That was a little far away. I don't know Happy Chaos throw range, but I do know this Deus Ex is going to kill your ass. Jack has a game here on the board. Wait, Hiho? Okay, guys, I'm not going to lie. I've been having too much fun. Hiho doesn't have a game, right? Did Hiho get a game? No, Jack got a game. Jack is 2-0, right? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I was having too much fun. Guys, can someone please go back and figure out who won game 1? That wasn't game 1, was it? Chrome Dollar, I'm pointing at you. Actual fans that I don't remember? That's the point. Go back. Damn, out here missing the sets. I know, I'm ass. It's 2-0. I think it is, Gavin. Thank you. Thank you, Gavin. I'm pretty sure it is. I accidentally gave it to Hiho and then it confused me. Venom is my boyfriend in my fantasies. Venom could top. Is my wife watching? Anyways, guys, here we go. Nice FD right there on the needles. It's 2-0 Hiho, and do not mess with me. What did I join into? I am so sorry. Hitting that Iron Savior. I still have PTSD from that Red Dawn on Dreadlon set today where I was telling them it was 2-2 and they're like, they're both saying no, it's it's done. Guys, Hiho just got an awesome round right there. Still has his burst in his back pocket. Hitting you with that JH, man. Dude, gnarly back throw right there. Has that Milia answer, man. You can hold those turbo falls, right? Now, you're not going to be able to anti-air them unless you're privileged like Bridget or something with like a big wide 2H or something. And also having the ability to call it out because it's not like it's the most fast startup. It's kind of hard to deal with that move unless, of course, you're getting that back throw. You're getting that 2K. You know, there's some ways that you can deal with it. Trying to get that shimmy. That slow pull up. Jack with the PRC to keep it safe. Oh my god. Okay, I was mistaken. Guys, remember when I was saying that I don't even think Jack would have meant that throw or gotten that throw earlier? Well, you saw that throw. That throw was hat the screen, bro. This Happy Chaos throw range kind of crazy. Capel gets the counter hit. And we're getting FD'd back too. I like this stuff from Hiho, man. Trying to stay on top of you. Jack able to burst and then kept it simple, right? Didn't try to like do anything insane. Just got our bullet and then just waited to see what Hiho wanted to do because Jack has been really good about whiff punishing Hiho on his approaches. It's been really fun to watch, man. YRC gets you some room to breathe, gets that 2S hit, and then fakes out the landing with the Capella. It called out Jack for a second, but unfortunately couldn't combo after. Jack gonna get you with that Deus Ex. That could be enough to kill. And it looks like it will be. We even got the screen freeze and everything. God damn. Jack gonna take that one 3-0. Hi, Rax. What'd you think about that match? Okay. Thankfully, poor neutral struggler Happy Chaos only needs 2 touches to kill. Hiho said this game's network was made by gerbils. Oh, Jesus Christ. Thank you, Hyraxon. Hyraxon!
All right. Thank fuck for balancing. Guys, I don't even have the next match queued up. Here we go.
Still here on the winner's side of top 8, guys. We have someone we haven't seen here in a minute. If you're skipping around in the VOD, you're probably like, what a Bridget? Yeah, it's the Bridget. It's Dig Blig. Dig coming out here. Dig Bligamus. Dig Blilliams. Dig Blilliams. I actually like that one a bit. The Bridget out here getting you with those wiggle roll setups, resetting the situation with the 2K, but Lucian found the gap and was able to get in. Good just blocks here. Now Dig, I was giving Dig some compliments earlier, was playing against a Milia opponent, and I was giving Dig, so I mean, I gotta shut the fuck up, dude. Look at this mix, man. Dig fucking scooting back and forth, picking you up on that reverse hitbox of the shoot, of the break rather, and it's gonna confirm the kill with that Karen Rather super. Dude, if you want to learn some fucking Bridget, man, this is the guy. Dig Blig on Twitter, bro. He's in all the Dig discords, Bridget discords. Freudian slip there. My man, I got a YouTube channel also. So what I was trying to say was that he went on a little bit of a side quest there for a minute. Wanted to learn a little bit about Sin. Wanted to pick up Sin for some problem Bridget matchups. So we know the layer 1 all the way up to the layer 4 on this Sin. Of course, Lucian, a very unique, very strong player. Could have some tricks up their sleeve. Dig able to get in a deep punish with that run up close slash, man. Goes for the mix as well. 2H catching Lucian. Lucian possibly going for a air action too high up, and Dig was ready with the 2H, was able to route into full charge dust into that combo, was active on that 2K. No way that JH didn't connect, but the PRC is able to react to the burst, and Dig gets a game here to start us off in this matchup. Now, winning against Lucian isn't something to be too proud of because, okay, that came out wrong. What I'm trying to say, you can't get too excited. There you go. You can't get too excited when you get some wins against Lucian because Lucian has other characters in the bag. Lucian can pull out the Happy Chaos, can pull out the Unica that they've just been working on as well. You guys know what I meant. I didn't mean it like that. And you know what I meant, so don't even hold me to that one. You know what I meant. And look, was I wrong? Lucian swapped to the Happy Chaos. Was I wrong? Poor word choice. I apologize. You know what I was trying to say. Lucian's gonna pull out the low tier Unica for sure. You know what's funny about Unica is that, so I'm looking at top 8 of the Jeekly 60. These are some of the best players in the game right now, at least here on the NA side. At least on the net play side. These are some of the best players in the entire game. And I'm very privileged that they show up to play in these brackets every week. But seeing them not believe in the Unica, but then me playing in tower and getting my ass beat sideways, upside down, left and right, and raw by Unicas all day. I'm like, damn, what am I doing wrong here? Lucian getting a nice perfect here against Dig to start us off. Now, this is probably where Lucian's going to feel a lot more comfortable right now. I would say at this point, Lucian's played just as much high-level Sin as they have the Chaos. Am I wrong on that? Am I wrong on that? But Dig having that comfortability against the Sin, having played it themselves, and also able to get some comfortability against possibly Lucian's habits, regardless of the character. Able to do that 236 SPRC rock the baby setup. Definitely a little bit of a cheeky one, but hey, you can pull it out at least once a set. That 5D hits, we get the gun splat, goes for the wall slump setup, getting all that ammo back. Dig is able to get that burst back, and Lucian decides to cash out, getting that Deus Ex that, hey, I had the tension, I'm ready to send you to the other side. We'll see. We're privileged to have you run these turns. Hey, thank you, Chrome. You don't need to gas me, Chrome. Appreciate you, homie. Good stuff right there. Lucian baiting that burst from Dig, answering back, and taking that round right there. Great stuff. Marky D, what's going on, homie? I see you in there, homie. How you living? How you living? SandCloud saying, that's my goat. Saying you're rooting for the Dig too.
No bias. I like Lucian. I tell the story too much, but I played friendlies with Lucian at CEO Otaku once, and they were really nice, and that's actually where I met them, and they were really nice. But Dig, man, I love this character Bridget, and I owe some of my success to the Bridget community for being so helpful. So the online local with the raid, let's go online local. How you guys living? Let's go ahead and give a shout out to them, guys. If you're trying to play in other online brackets, not just for Strive, but for all kinds of games, you gotta check out the online local. I just gave them a shout out in the chat. Not just Strive, but for all kinds of games. I know they do Grand Blue Fantasy Versus as well. So please check them out, man. Please check them out. You're like, hey, I'm not trying to get raw dogged by Lucian on a Friday night, man. Yo, check out that online local, man. And I personally, I don't know if the other TOs are gonna like me saying this, I personally am totally fine with double bracketing. In fact, I encourage it. I would not exist if it wasn't for double bracketing, bro. My brackets exist around a bunch of other brackets, so if you weren't allowed the double bracket, I would not exist, bro. So I personally appreciate and condone double bracketing. Dig. Saying, Jeek, what the fuck are you talking about, homie? You got to talk about my JH rerolls right here because they are going so crazy. Able to get around all those RNG shots. Picks up with the JK, links it to the 5K. And now, some good IBFDs there from Lucian. Yeah, you can't be holding this Bridget pressure in the corner for free. You got to be ready to do that defense. Able to go into the follow-up of the car. Didn't do the break, didn't do the shoot. In fact, went into the 2K and then got this reset against Lucian, which turns to the wall break. Oh. Yep, that JP, that is a gnarly jump normal, guys. Not the most impressive button by the numbers, but the angle, being able to roll in and then call out people's startups of their anti-airs with that JP can be very strong, especially on a pilot like Dig, who wants to punish very strong opponents like Lucian for trying to do good defense against this Bridget. We're carrying to the corner, though, going for that focus reset. The 5D shot connects, and just like that, we built up the tension for the Deus Ex. Bridget with the Pride Month buff. You're not wrong on that, Ant. It's the Pride Month buff. Yeah, Dig trying to go for that burst, but Lucian felt it coming, was ready with the red RC, and got the bait after. Bridget with the girlfriend buff, too. Yo, Bridget got a couple girls. Bridget got a couple girls. God damn, guys, you see the bottom left corner right now? Holy shit. I bet I know who did that. Massive $100 contribution to the prize pool right there as Dig gets this cross-up mix combo, goes for the raw 2S on the ground, goes for the low after as well, the wiggle roll, multi-hitting JS, calls out Lucian. We are going to get this burst back, so you got to be careful. Hits you back with the gun in the air. Nice FD blocks here from Lucian, but the 5H gets the punish, doesn't spend the burst right away. Dig with a really deep burst bait, FDing back this Lucian, getting all the distance. Counter hit 5H. Does the far slash follow up. Man, at this point, bursting won't even matter because the next hit is going to kill no matter what it is. And it's going to be the whiff punish 5H on that gold burst, guys. Marky D with an insane contribution to the pot of $100, bro. Just in time for Dig to get that whiff gold burst punish. Man. Marky, thank you so much, homie. Hiho said, what the fuck? I gotta lock in. I call that one the Marky D effect. That's the Marky D effect. You guys got something that sounds better in the ears? It's the Marky D memorandum. Yeah, everyone, hey, say everyone, hey, everyone, thank you, Marky. Hit us with a thank you, Marky. Hit us with a thank you, Marky. Put that in the chat, please. Thank you, Marky. Here we go. Massive contribution. YouTube homies, you even know what's going on right now? How you living out there, YouTube? How we living? Multi-streaming on YouTube, by the way. Dig right now, doing some cool shit here on this Bridget, man. Oh my, no way! No shot! And we got 100 meter. This kills. No bias. God, I love Bridget JS. Yeah, tell me about it. great stuff right here, guys. Let me shout out my next players in the Discord so they know. They know to come in. Dig getting in here, but getting shot back, getting juggled around a bit. Lucian ready with 100 tension to play with here. We got your Deus Ex, and we got the mix on the other side. This one's going to hurt. Dig does have some meter to play with, but doesn't need to start off with it. In fact, starts off with that tech, but then the startup of Far Slash gets called up by Lucian's Drift Forward BRC. Spending that burst. Trying to get in here. Lucian also spending back that burst. Dig here on that set point, man. Getting gunned back, though. Lucian has that 50 tensions built up. No ammo. But you don't need it after you got that Deus Ex. We're going to send you through to that other side. Dig's going to have this 50 tension possibly in a minute, but you're going to have to defend through it for a bit and be careful with that FD. Nice DP timing right there from Dig. Able to get in with that multi-hit JS. Lucian with some good defense, though. Goes for the reroll. Is it high? Is it low? Nope. It's throw. Lucian blocking that overhead. Getting jailed back. Goes for that 6P, but Dig with some good backdashes out of the roll. Actually able to keep... Whoa. That was a smart roll right there from Lucian. Because, yeah, you still got hit by the super, but at least it didn't wall break hard knock down you, man. That could have been bad. No focus on the side of Lucian, but... Oh, my God. Lucian with some amazing defense, even in the scramble, even in such a terrible situation where you only have one bullet and no focus to even use it, was able to get the back throw on Dig's Blue Wild Assault. Look at this. Oh my God. That back throw was crazy. An amazing back throw right there from Lucian. You gotta hand it to them. Great stuff. Oh my God. We're going to game 5. I can't react to Blue Wild, so I don't know how to do it. I played a first to 50 with Dig once in the Bridget Mirror. I didn't win a single game. And he threw my Blue Wild Assault so much that I came out of that set thinking that... I came out of that set thinking the Blue Wild Assault was terrible. That's a Pro Mayor reference. That dude... Shout outs to Pro Mayor, by the way. Shout outs to Pro Mayor, by the way. I like my little green-haired twink, bro. I fuck with that guy. You know what I'm talking about? Anybody know what I'm talking about? Here we go. Jeekly 60, Lucian, down some HP here, but able to get these stray shots. Dig still has his burst. Blocking out this happy cast the old-fashioned way. Oh my God, trying to get some 2Ks here. Lucian, no more guns in the clean. Listen, click, 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 click. Get ready. No bullets. You're going to have to get some reloads before you get to start playing this game. Dig's going to keep PRCing at you until then. Good block on the instant low right there from Lucian, but you can't block forever as Dig gets you with this wall splat. 5D. Is that enough to kill? Guys, no fucking bias, but Bridget may make it to winners finals here at the Jeekly. We're going to 5H you back. Counter hit 5H right there. Lucian does not have the burst to keep yourself from getting wall broken here. Look at the damage. Goes for the reset, in fact, as well. Lucian will have the burst here on the other side. We're going to do that 236 SPRC. Good roll right there from Lucian. Getting out of the corner, getting that mix, and getting that burst from Dig. Nice up bar A 2P right there. Dig trying to go for that roll in your face, but that was a very greedy roll, and Lucian showed you why. Able to bar A, take it to the corner, and get that hard knockdown. Dig will have tension here on the other side, but Lucian has that burst. We're still in that set point for the Bridget, but the YRC is going to start this off, trying to get on top of this happy chaos. Catching the back is with the 2S. Lucian doesn't want to give away any more HP. Goes for the burst, goes for the focus shot as a reaction to see Dig doing that up back there in the corner. Able to get all that focus back. One bullet, no bullets, no focus, no resources, only broken ass DLC 1 normals. Here we go. Gets in with that 6S. Still no bullets in the chamber, but does have that run up 6P. Doesn't have tension, doesn't have burst. Dig gets the throw. We're going to get some mix off of that first yo-yo. It returns. We get the single hit of the overhead. 5D's the mix. Red RC is going to take it. Dig, and an amazing set by both of these players, Lucian and Dig combined. Dig takes the first game, and oh my God, the prize pool. Guys, I'm running an ad. I'll say it in a second. I'm running an ad, so I'll say it in a second, okay?
I see it. I see it. I'm running an ad, so I'll say it in a second. Give me a second, okay? But I do see it. Okay, I see it. I trust me, I see it. Dude, Marky, dude, you're fucking crazy, Marky. You're crazy, Marky. Okay, here we go, guys. Our next match, by the way, is gonna be MacMen's up against SQ. MacMen's doing really good at one of those last TNSs, SQ as well. That's a solo Unica TNS, by the way. So, I mean, first off, that's a really good placing, but also consider the fact that that's solo Unica. So, great stuff there for SQ. We may see her on the Unica tonight. I do have the Ramlethal up, but as I'm saying this, I'm realizing that she may be on the Unica instead. Okay, good to go, good to go, good to go. All right, guys, the ad's over. You can see me, right? You guys can see me. Yo, thank you for using that 30 bits. Thank you, Dream Blitzer. Guys, Marky D heard me popping off about that set and then dropped another hundo into the matcherino, and we are now sitting at $300. I think that's worth updating the title. Do I have your blessing, Marky? Can I update the title? That is crazy, dude. Hey guys, I'll do it. I'll try to do it later. I can actually show you the stats of Matcherino and how big the prize pools have been, and I can actually I can probably guesstimate how much Marky has helped go towards. Okay. Here on the loser side of top 8 of the Jeekly 60, we got 2 titans of the game. MacMen's up against SQ, 2 previous winners here of this Jeekly. And even though we're here on this loser side, every game, every set, every round matters because the prize pool is at $300 for a free online weekly. You can't beat that. Shouts to Marky D. Thank you so much for that support, man. And shouts to these players for showing up every week and making this sort of stuff happen. We got the contributors, we got the players, we got the viewers at home, we got the people that subscribe to the YouTube. Thank you all very much, everybody. QQ said Pride Month Jeekly's hitting different. Apparently, homie. You got to go look at that winners finals, by the way. If you know, you know. SQ sending this MacMen's through the wall, getting this first round. Strong stuff. SQ, by the way, guys, is going to be playing tomorrow in that Unica U-Turn invitational bracket hosted by Team Art Creators and the Jeekly. That's right, we're going to be helping host a tournament on the official Arc Systems Works Twitch channel tomorrow, where it's going to be a Unica only tournament. SQ is going to be one of the competitors. MacMen saying, hey, she's competing tonight in the Jeekly, and I'm going to take her through the wall. PRC low gets that pickup. SQ holds on to that burst wisely. MacMen's goes into another fan super and is going to take her through. Strong stuff. Man, this connection looking a little rough. I'm going to keep it a million with you. Hopefully that's on the spectator side, as they say. Can that run up 2K? Good just block. Not exactly Quinn. Not exactly Quinn. Shout outs to GSL though. Making it out of their group in the Jeek League. Speaking of Jeek League, MacMen's also making it out of his group. Shout out to MacMen's. Fucking took away 2/3 of his HP off of one Ramlethal combo. SQ definitely has those routes, and she has 100 tension. She's going to have to spend it as soon as there's a gap, and there it is in that Mortabato PRC linking into this combo after not enough to kill. Oh. Never mind. What the fuck was that? You know SQ did a deep breath on her stream right there, like she meant to do that. You know SQ went, poof, okay. Like she meant that. No way that fucking killed. No, good stuff. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Good stuff there from SQ getting that first game. That was insane right there. That was insane right there. MacMen's with some good blocks here on that JH, but we had to spend all that tension to keep back this Ramlethal. I like that 2K to stuff back the Fujin. That was kind of smart. Oh, the overhead getting back thrown right there. SQ hype with that Anji defense, ready with it on the lock.
PRC throw comes out. MacMen's got you with these butterflies and into the raw overheads as well. We got some strong play here from this Anji. Fujin! Going to these Rekkas. Close slashing on the other side. MacMen's ready with that tech, man. MacMen's, bro, you're not going to catch MacMen's with like that, you know, with, I don't want to say layer 1, but like empty hop throw, strike throw, you know, staggering way too much in pressure. MacMen's is a fighting game player, homie. My man isn't just a good Anji. He isn't just a good stride player. My man plays fighting games, bro. So if you're giving him too big of a gap, if you're trying to throw him at bad times and stuff, he's ready with the delay text. He's going to be ready with the Abare. And he's ready with that interesting RC mix, man. He is one of the first people I saw in my online commentating adventures of going for those 5D PRC lows, man. He is so willing to bring that out against the best players in the game. And it's almost like he has like a mental checklist ready of like, oh, I know this character is going to fall. I mean, player is going to fall for that. So I'm going to pull it out against them. Going to Calvados. Hard knockdown for Ramlethal for SQ. And that's a lot of damage too. Now, Anji having 100 meter with that parry was willing to, or rather SQ was willing to bet that MacMen's was going to use it. Keeping that whiff throw safe with PRC. Going to that overhead. Doesn't have the meter anymore to convert into another RC because we used it on FD prior. And we had to spend the burst to make sure we didn't die there, but it's going to pay off. Oh my god, SQ. Unfortunately, she didn't get her burst off in time. You're going to have to bring that one into the next game, man. You have to bring that one to the next game. Man, MacMen's unfortunately wasn't able to convert that overhead to an RC because we were using it too much on defense. Our defense was too good that our offense got gimped. So then we had to spend the burst there, and that could have been tricky. It could have been, but hey. Great stuff. They call him Gap Men's. They call him Gap Men's. Yeah. I like that. Okay, here we go. You know what? Yeah, that's a good one. Yo, this Jeekly is sick, by the way. I'm biased. We got a Bridget in top 8. We got a bunch of awesome players. We got MacMen's and SQ, bro. Both these players have won this tournament before. They're playing in the first round of losers top 8. That is crazy, bro. This top 8 is crazy. I'm looking at the top 8 right now. Y'all are crazy, bro. Strive is crazy, dude. This game is awesome. Oh, you're getting parried. I don't know what I think about this game anymore, bro. God damn. Here we go. SQ got the 50 tension on the other side. We're getting that Fujin from downtown. Oh, that 2P is busted, but not that busted. Couldn't get that run up 2P right there. SQ got you picked up in this next S sword combo. Death Heaven, does Unica sucks? Does Unica sucks? Lucian, what do you think? Lucian, you're in the chat. She doesn't suck, but she's definitely overhyped. Hey, you know what? Probably around top 15-ish range. You know what's insane about that? There are so many people in this players in this game, characters rather. No way you bursted that. Oh my god. All right, here we go. Here we go. Trying to get that 5H. MacMen's with some really good backdashes around it, though. Counter hit comes out. H sword in your back. Trying to get that cross up, but MacMen's is ready for that defense. Rising JK connects. Oh, the delayed jump in, but MacMen's was willing to pick that parry option on the wake up, man. And you kind of have to, right? Look, I mean, you're kind of behind. You're down in rounds. You're down in resources and HP in this round alone. You got to get a Hail Mary, something like that, like the parry. And dude, unfortunately for SQ, that red RC air throw combo didn't kill, but that dash back JS is going to take it still. SQ getting her second game here on the board, has that lead against MacMen's, but we already showed we were able to get one. We just have to close out a few more. We'll have to see. Guys, if you don't mind, tonight's Jeekly's been awesome. It wouldn't be awesome if it wasn't for all these awesome players who entered. Marky with some amazing contributions to the matcherino. Guys, if I can just chill a little bit, if y'all can follow me on the YouTube, please. And if you're watching on YouTube and you haven't hit the sub button, I'd really appreciate if you did. We're really close to getting that monetization. I think you need 1,000 subs, and we are sitting on how much? We got like 890 or something right now. So we're really damn close. We're really damn close. So if you somehow haven't subbed at this point, if you can drop me one, or you can tell your grandma or some shit, I'd really appreciate that. Thank you very much. SQ got this S sword, getting out of that corner and getting that throw, putting Macmen's back into it. He's channeling the Dark Mac ritual. I can feel it. He's something is in the air. It's coming. Something ominous from Macmen's, and it's going to be in the form of Anji Mito. Oh my god. I didn't realize that was another spin, but able to call... Dude, spinning through an S sword, bro, as a ram, that probably hurts, man. God damn, that probably feels bad. Dark Mac is about to unleash. If you know, you know. The Dark Mac. Okay, here we go. Cleaning you up with that fan right there, giving you a little bit of a breeze. Dude, that routing was insane. Oh my god. Joan... SQ back with that pin. I like that cross-up she just got with the JD. I got hit. And then not a huge pickup after, but now you're getting rocked over here in the corner, bro. We're rocked up, man. Macman's just fucking completely rocked. Macman's rocked the fuck up, bro. He rocked right now. My man's fucking rocked, dude. We're getting in with this Fujin. We got 100 meter on the side of SQ. We just got to have a chance to spend it. It's going to start with that Mortabato into that S sword. Simple jump over right there. And that's the shit I'm saying that Macman's doesn't get hit by. My man plays fighting games, bro. You're just trying to do a normal cross up on him. My man plays fighting games. Oh, unfortunately, couldn't get that Link 5K. Fujin didn't go for the follow-up after. Didn't have the meter to keep it safe. This time the flex shield actually pushes Macman's back after the overhead, so didn't have to spend that RC, was actually already safe after the follow-up, and then was able to clean it up and then get a kill. Great stuff. Uh-oh. Are we fighting about... We're fighting about Soul in the Twitch chat, bro? Is that what that is? Dude, I don't know what it is about Soul. Why is that character so polarizing, man? Also, why does he get 50% of your HP off of a JP, off of red RC revolver JP? Why is that half your HP? I'm just confused. I want Mac to win, and I like saying bullshit. Dog, I want everyone to just have a good time. As long as everyone has a good time. 5D red RC, you're going to be sent through. Chat, SQ just got a perfect. This would be the time for the Dark Mac to come out. What's the ritual? What are we summoning? What demons from the underworld are we going to bring forward with our human sacrifices, Dark Mac? What will come out of this? What tweet will come after this set, Macmens? What will the tweet be, guys? Go look at Macmens' Twitter if you're looking for a good time. My man always 100 out of 100. Just straight bangers. Catching SQ's backdash with that 2P. Damn, she blocking every overhead, though, man. You were not catching... You were... Damn, she looking up because you were not hitting her overhead, man. God damn, she's trying to slam dunk on you 4 times in a row, 5 times with that JH, but this time we're spinning through. SQ does not burst these. Okay. Whew. We're on the last round, everybody. Malarkster, what's going on, homie? Ram hate is valid. Goat. Oh, and you were saying goat to the to Macman's winning. Okay. Here we go. Oh my god, the overside close slash anti-air counter hit from Macman's. Couldn't keep the combo going though. SQ, you gotta give her some credit for doing such a good job of back throwing those overheads after. Macman's trying to get something started here, gets that run up, but we're getting counter hit back. The rocks come out, the spin goes through, PRC to give us a little bit of time, but that fallback JS is still counter hitting here for SQ. Gets the cross up, but Macman's, dude, you can't hit him with that shit. His defense too good. On top of you, SQ with some great defense of her own, does that late cancel PRC after the Nagiha. Dude, Both of our players have some risk cranked up right now. The tension is basically even. Macmans does have that burst advantage, but we'll have to see how it manifests. It looks like it's going to get us another chance right here. We're Fujin you back. We're going to that overhead. Counter hit close slash. SQ won't get her burst in time. Macmans cancels into fan. And that's going to be the round for Dark Mac. Solid stuff, guys. Hyrax, what'd you think about that last match? All right. Why am I getting an ad for oxygen? I'm sorry. Okay. All right, good to go. Hope this helps. All right, y'all, how we feeling, guys? We're moving on through one of the craziest Jeeklys we've had in a minute. What a way to celebrate the big 6-0 outside of having a $300 prize pool. Here we go. We got Red I Am Not versus Classified here. Still on the loser side of top 8, so unfortunately one of these players are going to have to go home. Red I Am Not, a very consistent top 4 contestant here at the Jeekly, doing some cool multiple overhead setups right there as the Gold Lewis able to get forward to get that last behemoth to get the perfect to close out the round. But Classified, guys, I said it before, I'll say it again. Only 2 people have ever taken a set off Jack at the Jeekly, period. One is Clone, she's not here. The other, Classified. So if there was going to be a dark horse by the numbers currently, it would be this Giovanna. But we're going to have to get through the likes of this very consistent Gold Lewis before we can do that. Trying to deflect shield you back, trying to get some distance. Nice cross up right there. The BTs are doing a lot of damage. Classified on that wall right now. The JS gets the counter hit. God damn, that's a big button, bro. God damn, that's a big button. Oh, got the scores messed up for a second. Should be fixed by the time it comes back. Guys, I hope you're having fun here at the Jeekly 6-0, man. Big shout-outs to Marky D. Big shout-outs to everyone who entered the bracket. And all y'all in the chats, by the way. You're sitting over there watching on the YouTube. You're sitting here having fun watching the Twitch. I appreciate y'all very much. We're trying out the multi-stream today. We're going to see how it works. It's no sweat off my back. Seems like it's not killing my processor at all, so I don't have any issues doing it. If it means I get one more viewer, then fuck it. I'll put my stream up. Going that Tatsu super. Red has the Pride Month buff. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. We'll have to see. Pride Month doesn't get the handouts, but Red I Am Not is so strong. I think if Red gets it, Red's going to earn it. Classified getting some bursts out. The overhead behemoth was hidden in the explosion of the drone. My God. We just dragged you around back and forth with that coffin, hitting you 5 ways to Wednesday, bro. Strong stuff right there. We got Classified here on the other side, going to FD you back. Blocking that low behemoth after, by the way. That is cracked. Good stuff right there from Classified. But we're getting picked up. We're getting wall splat through. Red I Am Not up 2-0 just as quick as the match has started. We're trying to end it here on this Gold Lewis. Us queers have an unfair advantage this month. I'll abuse it, says Ant. This is my month. Us queers. I feel like I can't read that out loud. I feel like I'm not allowed to read that out loud. For all us talentless queers, you must perform. Am I allowed to say anything I'm reading out loud? I'm just reading their messages. Dog, you already did? I guess I should stop. Okay. Here we go. Getting thrown here in the corner. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Well, I won't abuse it. I don't even know if you're allowed to stream during this month. Oh, well, I'll see y'all. Guys, I'm only allowed to stream for half of the month. When June 16th comes, I can't stream anymore. So, sorry about that. Here we go. We're getting super through. Ant said, don't worry, I'll take over. Ant, hey, Ant, you want the Jeekly, bro? I'll give you the keys. I'll give you the keys. My password is 321789. All right, here we go. We're getting super right through. We tried to go for that 2S. Red I Am Not was ready to answer it. The Antly every Friday. Okay, I'm here reading the chat. Classified is fighting for his fucking life against this Gold Lewis right now, bro. Red I Am Not holding the, down back with FD in the corner. But you get the single hit into that Tatsu confirmed Classified, dude. Look at that damage all of a sudden. Oh, nice JK right there from Red I Am Not, calling out possibly an anti-air attempt from Classified. Have to block that gun. And Red I Am Not was saying, hey, homie, I'll go ahead and take away all your meter or your HP, whatever you want to give me. I'll just spend this security because I'm feeling pretty confident about myself right now. I got some tension to play with. Spent it on the way up, getting the OTG there on Classified, and that's going to be the rounds. Red I Am Not going to be moving on to this loser side of the Jeekly 60. Okay, not gonna lie to you, I'm very behind on reporting the game, so let me do that real quick. I am so behind in reporting the games, I'm just now realizing. Not gonna lie to you. I told my mods they could leave at top 8, and that is okay. But I also need to then do my part and do my fucking job, which I didn't do. So here we go. I'm ready to go. I'm in Grand's winner side. Okay, so 1 second. We're doing, if I don't get reset, I should be able to play my next set on time. If you do, okay, then we'll be good because we can go to winner side after. If you're held, we will go to winners. Good luck, have fun. Okay, at Lucian, at MacMans is going to be next. Okay. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I'm not going to lie. I started panicking there for a second because I realized I didn't report the bracket at all for like the past 4 games. So I was having way too much fun. But I need to lock in because there's a lot of money on the line and I don't want to take advantage of y'all. So we're going to be serious about this stuff. So hemorrhoid pain, what's going on, homie? Thank you for hanging out. Exclamation point matcherino. Yeah, there's still some codes to claim, guys. There's actually a lot of codes to claim. If you really didn't mind, I got a lot of people here in the chat. I really didn't. If you all can please claim some codes, I really appreciate that, guys. I'd really appreciate that. Thank you so much. We're trying to get through to get a slice of that pie here at the Jeekly 6-0. MacMens and Lucian, training partners and teammates in the team not top tiers, one of the best teams at the Jeek League every Tuesday at 8 p.m. EST. Lucian and MacMens actually played their first playoff set because they made it out of the group stage. They will play their first playoff set just next week on Tuesday. So what day is that going to be? Let me get it for you. It's going to be June 10th. Only 4 days from today if you're watching live. If you're watching the VOD, then shit, it may already be up by now. But if you haven't seen it yet, June 10th, is when they're going to be playing in the Jeek League. MacMen's already getting around on the board, already canceling those 2Ps, try to get a red RC after, but I think was a little late and couldn't get the red RC canceled timing. But we still got Lucian here in the corner, who just got their burst back. MacMen's tried to go for the bait and said, hey, you don't want to spend it? Well, at least I'll get the throw then. Gets a solid perfect right there, and a very strong start for this Anji Mito. Very solid play. Hope we're having a good time, guys. Chrome said I did my part. Oh, would you claim a code? Thank you, homie. Thank you, homie. Oh my god, you guys actually, shit. When I said that, like 6 of y'all claimed codes. God damn. Thank y'all. Like 6 or 7 of y'all did. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're about halfway through them now. I mean, guys, I mean, think about it, right? I mean, that was nearly $8 added to the prize pool for free. I've been doing this for 60 tournaments. That shit adds up, bro. That's free money. That shit adds up. Every 4 codes is $1. There's 50 codes a tournament. I've been doing this for 60 tournaments. That shit adds up, bro. So I really appreciate if y'all can claim those if you haven't already. Thank you for those who did. Thank you so much. 5D red RC. Gonna get that burst away from Lucian. MacMen's getting a punish here. And gonna put Lucian back to that corner. Dude, look at this routing, dude. We're going all across the screen, fucking spinning this way, that way, 5 ways to Wednesday. Lucian getting deep right there, probably trying to go for a deep close slash, but MacMen's was ready with the back throw and got a punish for it, dude. Strong play. Strong play here, man. Trying to FD block back this Anji. Just trying to keep it simple out here. 100 tension on the side of MacMen's. Gonna get back the red RC. Guys, that's gonna be game 2 to MacMen's very strong play, canceling into the fan. $60 times 50 divided by 4 is $750. Now, the unfortunate truth to that, Chrome, is that I haven't, I don't always get all the codes claimed, right? I just don't always have that many people watching. That's the, which is fine. I mean, I'm not complaining, but you're right. If it was that much, it could have been that much money. Could have been $750. In fact, I can actually, hey, you guys want me to pull up the real number? I can fucking do it right now. Hold on. Let me log in. I can actually tell you. Hold on. Let me see if I can't find it. Here we go. Events. No, it's on create. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Okay, ready? Ready. Contribution code total 1,852. What is that times 0.25? Do that math. 1,852 codes. What is that? What is that? That's how much has been added to the prize pool by codes. MacMen's going to get this wall break right here with that 5D. Hi, SandCloud has changed my name. Oh, there you go. Zam. Zam indeed. External Exhaustion, thank you for that follow. And Malarkster, I don't know if I shouted you out. And Raxero. $463. There you go. God damn. Which is a lot of free money, bro. And that's because y'all just click one button on Matcherino. You click one button and it fucking, over 60 tournaments, it puts $460 into the prize pools. That's crazy. So get on it, chat. Hell yeah. No focus here on Lucian, but we are able to go into this nasty, dude, Lucian with the fucking no gunshot combos right there. That was actually so innovative. Just keeping it simple, trying to keep MacMen's there in the corner, trying to get the wall break with the red RC regardless. He said, build a bear ass combo. That's what I'm saying, man. The Goomba Stomp comes out. The YRC gets us some time. We're going in for that shimmy. The burst comes out. Macman's getting shot back here. Just Blocks going crazy. FDing back this Anji. One more combo from either player will take it. The Nagiha picks up, and Macman's does a very good job taking this one 3-0. We got to say bye to Lucian in this tournament. Still got very far, but Macman's is going to be the one moving on. Okay, y'all. So I wasn't bluffing earlier when I said that I support the double bracketing. We have a player who's double bracketing in grand finals right now for another tournament. So good luck to them as they fight for that money. Until then, we are going to have a we're gonna play our winner side of the bracket in the meantime. Okay. Okay. And guys, dude, this is going to be crazy. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this. Dig and Jack, bro. And you know what's cool about Dig? I'm pretty sure Rise and Strive is like actually like an off... Isn't that a local? Wave Point Cafe in NYC. Dude, your local gets like 17 to 20 people, bro. Your local is awesome. Good stuff. Support your locals, guys. All right, good to go. Let's send it off. Here we go. Y'all having fun? My name's C-word, not air-word. Oh, oxygen. Okay, that's funny. Here on winners finals of the Jeekly, guys, we got Jack. Someone you're probably not surprised made it this far in the bracket. Dig, we haven't seen in a minute. And hey, man, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna let my bias show. I like watching this Bridget play well, and Dig has definitely done so, making it this far here in the Jeekly 60, showing you some awesome stuff. Able to back throw that first roll, and then get the IBFD on that JK. Great stuff here. Deep keying in the gap as well, bursting back this Happy Chaos, getting an air throw as well. Now Jack playing an awesome Happy Chaos every time he enters here at the Jeekly. Has some secondaries as well, notably that Sin, but Dig showing us that Bridget, one of the strongest Bridgets in the NA scene. Jack will have to see if his layer 1 HC, his layer 2 HC is prepared against a Bridget like this. I'm not sure how much practice Jack gets against Bridgets in general, but I wouldn't be surprised if Jack did a very good job regardless. This guy, a titan of online Guilty Gear Strive, one of the strongest players in the world, let alone in our online scene, let alone here at the Jeekly. About how many wins you have at this point, Jack? 12 out of 60? You have 20% of the wins? Dig right now getting it Deus Ex Machina through the corner right now. We have 50 tension on the other side for Dig, but the hard knockdown from this HC. It's going to be a simple cross up jump shot. Jack pulling out the FaZe Clan clips right now, saying, "Mom, get the camera!" Getting that cross up jump shot behind the back. My man just did a fucking 360 with the intervention with Quick Draw Pro. God damn. We're going to game 2 here. They should just make Bridget top tier. Now, C-word, I don't think they should. I don't think anybody wants that. I don't think anybody wants that. We're going to try to keep Jack here in the corner, but we're able to get past here, able to get that roll. Good blocks there from Dig for a second, but then we had to burst out because you can't block forever, especially against someone like Jack on this HC. We're going to get that straight hit into that Deus Ex. Going to send you through the corner. We're close. No, never mind. Not close enough. Not as close as I thought we were. Counter hit on that close /5D combo after Jack is going to get this first round. 236S in you back. Checking with that 2P after as well. Here we go. Getting the throw. Dig. Going for some cool mix right here. Going for that low and then going for that 236S PRC as well. That's going to be a lot of damage, guys. Not enough to kill Jack here, but damn, is it close. One stray fireball at this point could be it. Or a far slash like that. Strong play here from Dig. ID is going to be the mix into this gunshot routing. Jack was able to build that tension at the last moment. Speaking of losers on the replay channels, free Konacon. I am out of the loop. What are Hyrax's thoughts on this match? Rug Shaker, we're going to have to see on the in-between screen. We got the hard knockdown with the Deus Ex. 2K comes out, the 2D gets the pickup. Jack is able to answer back with that perfect. Hyrax, what do you think so far about Jack's play here in this set of winners finals? I don't know if I would have went that far. I definitely would not have went that far. But here we go, guys. Game 3, Jack with the 2-game lead here in this winners finals. Okay, so get this, Jeek, right? There's this guy that since the dawn of Strive has commented under every single replay with Milia, literally ever. I'm not even kidding. It's actually everyone. I don't know how he did it. What is he, banned? You know what's funny, Hiho, is that one time I had a top 8 where I don't know if it was you or Slush Rush or Milia fighting against Broken, a top tier's Gorilla Stride, nerf everyone else Gorilla Stride. Hiho, you know what's funny is that I'm pretty sure that I hid that guy on my channel because he would come to my comments and be like, would say shit like that, like fucking Gorilla ass Milia fucking sucks. If only Milia was good. Fuck all these other characters. So I hit the button that, like, when you guys say you love him, now I feel bad. Yo, DM me what his name is, and I'll see if I actually have him, like, hidden. Maybe I'll unhide him. Because the way YouTube works is, like, it'll, like, it hides them, but they don't know that they're hidden. Guys, come on. Jack, come on. Jack, come on. Go easy. Jack, come on. Jack, just use one gun. Jack, stop using both guns, Jack. Just use one. Jack. Come on, Jack. Just stop using both guns. Only use one gun. Okay, there we go. Good 2K right there. Dig able to get in with the fake roll into that counter close us. Jack, stop. Jack, stop using the gun, actually. Jack, stop. Jack, stop using the gun. Jack, put the gun away. Jack, stop. All right, GG's. The Jeekly. Okay. All right, guys. Tough matchup. Fuck. All right, guys. How we doing? Is Red I am not winning in Breakout Esports yet? I'm just going to pull up the stream. I don't give a piss. Give me 1 second. I don't give a piss. I don't give a piss. I don't even give a piss. I'm just going to pull up the stream. I don't give a piss. Wait, oh, actually, hold on. Before I actually pull it up, can I play another match? Guys, I literally can't play another match. Can you give me a second? Do you guys mind if we just fucking watch another tournament real quick? Why ask us it's your tourney? Because it doesn't exist unless y'all are here, damn it. What do you mean it's my tourney? It's y'all's tourney. I just fucking go live. I just go live. Can we actually get something straight real quick? This is not my tournament. It's not. I go live. This shit does not exist unless y'all are here. You feel me? This shit does not exist unless y'all are here. If I just start acting stupid, y'all can leave. So I'm trying to not be stupid. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna share my screen. You guys mind? With all that being said, I'm gonna do something real quick. And fuck y'all if you don't agree. 1 second. What the fuck am I doing? How do I just screen capture? I'm actually 50 years old. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. Wait, that was actually okay. You can see that. Okay, give me 1 second. Hold on. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, here we go. All right, you guys having fun watching this? Wait, is it over? Wait, did it end? Oh, it literally just ended. Okay, all right, never mind. We're good. GG's. See what I mean? I can't be stupid for a second because then shit. They both played bad IMO. What the fuck, Chrome? Why'd you say that? Chrome, you didn't have to say that. The Discord chat got leaked. No, I love leaking what they say. It's funny. Sometimes they say some funny shit. I love telling y'all. Sometimes they're hilarious. On this loser side, we have Red I Am Not. And you know it's Red because that birthday train is playing. Shoutouts. Red one time made a tweet saying that they changed their name to Cheerio and played the Cheerio color. And someone still messaged them on Discord later and was like, yo, you have any advice? Thanks for the games. Like, knowing it was Red. And one thing I'm realizing is that Red probably didn't realize that the birthday train was still playing. If you're Gold Lewis and you have birthday train playing, we fucking know who you are. Cheerio mentioned. Oh shit, there's Cheerio right there. What's going on, GOAT? You came in just in time, homie. We got the matchup of a century. We got DMV. Shouts to DMV. No, I like my Red Gold Lewis, but you cannot win against Hiho. You can't. This is DMV, homie. We're gonna get you that 6H Iron Savior, getting that slash after. Shouts to Colt Beast for that follow. I appreciate you, homie. We're getting beat up with those BTs, bro. Oh my god. That combo was violent, bro. Imagine that same combo, but it's Iron Man in the Hulk Buster outfit pushing Miss Captain Marvel up into the wall 5 times before she gets hit through to a police car. Guys, I can't wait for that game to come out. Oh my god. Great answer there from Hiho, able to do the step dash through the Skyfish and then calling out Red I Am Not on the other side, getting that low counter hit. Red was probably ready with an Abare option, and that's actually why we got the counter hit on that 2P. Hiho gonna ladder you over to the wall and take out this first game. Very strong play on this Milia. And if I'm not mistaken, guys, I'm not trying to bring up any skeletons in the closet, any bad blood, anything like that. But I'm pretty sure the last time these two played, at least in the Jeekly, Hiho won the set. So already starting off strong here on the Milia, but this is a run back here from Red I Am Not. This is a run back. We'll have to see how they do. Now Red, we'll have to see if they pull it out. I've seen it before. We could see it again. The Nagoriyuki. Red does have the Nagoriyuki. But I don't know if we need it, man. Maybe this Milia is going to have to force us to have some different answers here on the Gold Lewis that we're not used to against the rest of the cast. But outside of that, it's just a matter of executing. We get the answers, and then we try to execute. That's possibly all we need here. Overhead BTs come out. Hiho taking a lot of damage here. In fact, we're gonna die. Oh my shit. Good stuff right there. Strong play. Powerful stuff. Shouts to the YouTube chat, guys. YouTube, how you living? I love y'all watching on the YouTube stream. This is our first YouTube multi-stream, by the way. The Jeekly is a social construct. Delete Gold Lewis. Thank you very much, friends over there in the YouTube chat. I appreciate y'all very much. Guys, if you don't want to watch on Twitch for whatever reason, check us out on the YouTube. And if you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and put that in the Twitch chat right now. Exclamation point YouTube. I'm going to shill a bit while Hiho does this winger animation. God, it's so beautiful. I love Milia. Step on me. If you can please subscribe to the YouTube, guys. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs there on the YouTube so that we can get that monetization. That'll be a huge, big lift for me. I'm not going to lie to you. As Hiho evens up the rounds here. Red I Am Not had a really great start, but Hiho here, linking to that 5K, is able to answer back and get that burst away. I'm jeeking it. Let's go, Rusty. Let's go. I'm jeeking it. Fuck yeah. You know, you guys want some Jeek lore? When I started this thing, I went live. I call it the Jeekly because it's funny because my name is Jeek and it's a weekly tournament, so I thought calling it the Jeekly was funny. And in fact, I called it the Jeekly before I even knew I was going to do a second one. I just did one, calling it the Jeekly. Okay. In the first tournament, people were like, I'm jeeking it. I'm going to jeek it. I'm jeeking. And I remember telling my friends as Hiho gets this Iron Savior to close out the round and get game 2. I remember telling my friends, guys, I think I need to change the name. I don't think it can be called the Jeekly. Like, I think I had a good idea because my name is Jeek and it's a weekly tournament. But all these people saying jeeking it, I don't think I can actually keep the name. I think I got to change it. And my friends were like, no, dude, lean into it. Lean into it. I remember a combo breaker, a top player told me that Milia is broken and Hiho said, tell me their name, I will find them. Hey, what's going on, Rug? Rug's on the YouTube. Rug, weren't you in the bracket, by the way? Rug, how'd you do in the bracket? As long as you had fun. You don't have to tell... If you went 0-2, fuck it, whatever. As long as you had fun, homie. They're like, actually, I went 1-2. I'm like, okay, my bad. Guys, Hiho with a really strong start here against Red I Am Not. We got you in the corner, but that jump backdash and another forward... God damn, I'm sorry. I can't even commentate anymore. I'm just having too much fun talking to the chat. Red I Am Not got Hiho beat up through this corner, going for that double jump right there to try to bait out an anti-air option from Red, but wasn't going to give it to us. The reversal! The reversal! Can we get a merch shirts with I Jeek every week? Okay, well, let me tell you this real quick. Okay, C-word. Unironically, C-word, I do have shirts. Oh, wait, fuck. Exclamation point shirt. Yeah, so I actually unironically do have shirts. So they don't say what you just said. But on the matcherino, if you get one of the shirts, there's 2 designs. There's a black one and a white one. And we add all the proceeds to the prize pool. $5 covers the shipping. $15 goes to the prize pool. I make no money. In fact, I lose like 70 cents per shirt. I'm going to keep it a million with you. But it's cool. Estes back to the corner. 5K gets that counter hit. Red, are you going to burst here? I don't think it would be wise, and Red doesn't think so either. Going to take into this possibly last round as Hiho puts us on set point on this Miller Lite. We're going to get that soft knockdown, hard knockdown rather, with that 2K2D. 2S trying to check back this Red. We're dancing back and forth. Red's so good with those blocks, though. Actually able to jail back that Milia with the drone, but Hiho with some good air movement actually gets the Gold Lewis bag and keeps you there with that Capel. The H-Disc comes out. Red blocks the low, and we're going to go ahead and stay in this corner, but we're blocking out through those needles and everything. But the 2K2D hard knockdown comes out. Hiho was able to build up some meter. Was going to save it for this mix. We're going for the reset. Call this lane FGC because Hiho is doing a reset. YRC connects. Red going for that quick security low behemoth, actually trying to call out Hiho. Gets the counter hit with that white wall assault, and the drone earns us some neutral. Counter hit close slash, scooping you around, pulling you all around the screen, crossing up with that behemoth, but we had the IBFD on lock. set them voices through the drone. Some of those projectile supers can actually call it out. White wall assault to get that stray hit. Goes for that jump JD, throwing you around. Not enough tension to go in the throw. The OTG actually almost killing. Red actually going for it in the 2P on the other side. Gets Red I Am Not their first game. Oh, I didn't play because my... Okay, I just joined the Discord. Well, welcome to the Discord, homie. Welcome to the Discord. Appreciate you, friend. Wait, this shirt is hard as fuck. The shirt is cool. I think I got out of it right here. Hold on. This is the shirt. Exclamation point shirt in the bracket, guys, or in the chat. We got 2 colors, white and black. You can get a bunch of different sizes. It's like small all the way to like XXX or some shit. So, yeah. Shout outs to Anchored Prince. He did the design. My homie, my mod, Anchored Prince did the design. So big shouts to him. Red, I am not getting one on the board, guys. He ho wants to keep moving through this bracket. I know they do. But they're going to have to get through this Red I Am Not if it's going to happen, man. Red I Am Not getting one on the board. Hiho with a really strong start, having that advantage in the amount of games that we've won. Red I Am Not's got you in this corner. But Hiho, just as fast as that, is able to get out. Last of the Disco Kings. Thank you for that follow. And Climbasso, Stimbasso, excuse me. And Cole Beast. Thank you for those follows, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, there's a bunch of cool stuff. We got Leo Swords, Paracelsus. We even got a Bridget Yo-Yo. We got Anji Fan. We got Nago Sword, Ram Sword. We got Faust Scalpel. And everyone always looks at the shirts and they're like, wait, but you don't have this. And it's like, yeah, dog, there's fucking 40 characters in this game. Yeah. Wait, you don't have Slayer socks. Yeah, fuck yeah, I don't. There's 40 characters in this game. Wait, Jeek, but you don't have this character's thing. And you know what, dude? You know what we've been thinking unironically is doing a sequel shirt and just putting all the things that are missing on it. Literally the same exact design, just everything that is missing we put on it. So maybe we'll do that, honestly. Slayer socks would go hard though. All right, god damn it. You forgot Lucy. Grrr. Unironically, we may do it, to be honest with you. YRC comes out. Hiho doing a good job navigating around that drone, man. You saw Hiho doing a good job dancing around that drone, and also when we were playing against Baba earlier on stream, we did a good job of dancing around that Gigantic Kai as well. Hiho doing a good job of getting around those slow options that answer the neutral, and just like that, we answer the game 3-1 for this Miller Lite, moving on through the bracket. Okay, guys, let me get our next players up. The Baltimore Grim Reaper. That's actually so funny. Oh, I gotta report the games. Our next match is starting up right now, guys. Here we go. We got Mac Men's and He Ho. Mac Men's was in the Discord saying the Baltimore Grim Reaper. And He Ho said many have said this. Here we go. Able to compel around the screen. Mac Men's checking with that 2P. He Ho on this other side. Able to FD block back this Anji a bit. The Nagiha's getting this pickup. FD's coming out as well. Estes to push us back a little bit, but not enough. Has to spend that burst to get some more distance against this Anji. Mac Men's trying to check you with that far slash full screen, trying to see if He Ho's going to overcommit and then possibly get preempted by that far slash, or maybe even getting a whiff punish. But instead, we're dancing around you, getting some cross ups, some same sides. Mac Men's with some amazing defense though, pushing back this Milia, able to block out most of it, but you can't block forever as He Ho cleans up this first round. Shouts to the YouTube, by the way. Jeek, you don't have Soul's underpants. We do have the junkyard dog, but you're right. We don't have the underpants. So, sorry about that, YouTube chat. I am so sorry about that one. It's average at Gamba? I've thought about it. I could probably do. We could do a big Gamba for the end if you'd like, or maybe the next match, because the next match is still a first 3, right? So we'll do it for the next one. How about that? It's going to be Dig versus the winner of this match. So we'll see. Getting with that Estes, the Capel gets that pickup. Mac Men's here, getting crossed up, or was that even the? Here, let's see on the replay. I'm not even gonna guess. Because that Milia, man, can sometimes hit you with that same side H disc, even though you thought it was the cross up and vice versa. Let's see what we got here. He Ho gets to the other side with that Capel. What is it? The cross up? I think it was the cross up. It's really close. It can be really close at least. Instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame the beast. Here we go, guys. Getting that Capel hit to start off, getting that punish. He Ho. Guys, Mac Men's, I would love to see Mac Men's get another fight for that winner spot again. But I'm going to keep it 1,000. I think if He Ho wins this match, it'll be He Ho's best placement in a Jeekly ever. Jeekly has only seen He Ho get 4th at their best placement. So getting which is amazing, by the way. There was 80 something people in the tournament tonight playing for a $300 prize pool. That is amazing, by the way. We'll have to see if it pays off. That rising JK there from Mac Men's. Unfortunately, a late cancel on that PRC. Mac Men's realizing maybe a little too late, like, hey, I actually could have won this round if I just did the fast RC or a red RC. But was still able to get the next interaction, was still able to win the round regardless. But it was looking kind of strange there for a second with that possible fumble, but we were able to keep it up. We were able to stay on top of it. Strong stuff there from Mac Men's. Getting these cross-up JHs, but you're not getting mixed up today. Great blocks, but you can't block forever. Counter hit comes out, spends that burst immediately because He Ho was in the middle of that hair car. You guys saw that, right? This is for a prize money spot. Actually racks a row. So let me tell you. So, because the prize pool reached a minimum of $200, thanks to some very awesome contributions from the Marky D, we now extend the prize split to 4th place. So He Ho right now is actually in the I'm saying that like he lost or something. He Ho and Mac Men's are both in the running for the money. Even if you lose this match, you still get a slice of the pie. In fact, you get a fucking, how much of it? Like 20 bucks or something? I forgot the exact math. I apologize. Point is that you get a cut of the prize pool at this point, even if you lose this match. So congrats to these players, but I know they want more than that. I know they want a bigger slice of that pie, and they can try to earn it here today, trying to fight it out in the Jeekly 60. Able to get that koi after the spin. MacMen's low on HP, but not low on pressure. Hiho spends that burst to get another chance here out of the corner. Basically negates the butterfly by getting so high in the air, jumping over, shimmying with the Artemis. MacMen's had that burst to answer back. What an awesome and creative step dash there from Hiho, able to get around the spins from MacMen's and the possible follow-ups. The 5D is the mix. The red RC connects. MacMen's does have meter to cancel in the fan. It won't be enough to kill, but the hard knockdown could be fatal. Hiho only needs one more combo here on the other side, but the raw overhead of the Fujin takes it. MacMen's evens up the score here in losers semifinals. I won a Hyrax over the loading screen bird mod. Hyrax, what'd you think about that last match?
Mankind knew that they cannot. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Game 3. Yo, see, we're doing my job for me. Yo, there's 15 codes remaining on the matcherino. Go click buttons, it's fun. You're not wrong, homie. That would be so awesome if you could. In fact, YouTube chatters, I don't have the Nightbot command set up correctly, but I just dropped a link over there in the YouTube chat. That's for the matcherino. The way it works is that you click in there, you link up your YouTube account to matcherino, or your Twitch or your Twitter, whatever you want, your Facebook. Your grandma's got a Facebook, bro. Link that shit up. And then all you gotta do is claim a code. Adds 25 cents to the pot. Jeek, that's not a lot of money. Jeek, but that's not a lot of money. Okay. May I remind you that through 60 tournaments, we have claimed 1,852 codes. That's something like $470. We just upskirted Milia. Can I get a code for upskirt Milia? Come on. Are you really not going to give me a code for that? Give me a code for that. Trying to get you with that S disc. MacMen's down around. Hiho able to answer us first here. No code for Anji. What's going on, Hoki? How you living? Good cross up low right there. MacMen's can get opened up. I have been giving my boy a lot of credit for this defense, but you got to get opened up eventually. The Jeekly. That's a good one right there. I'm going to note that one down. I'm going to put that one in the diary. The Jeekly. Counter hit far slash goes into this combo right now. Not going to be enough to kill, but going to be enough to take you to the wall for one more reset. Weeho, no! No! No bias. Nagiha from the other side of the screen. Try to go for another one. PRC to keep it safe. BRC to try to mix you up a little bit. Capella try to get some distance back in the air. Tries to get that run up 2K. Good dash block low right there from MacMen's, but the Ko gets called out with the double close slash. Hiho getting game 3 here, getting their second game on the board. Say nerf Zato, no one bats an eye. Say buff Bridget, society goes wild. Co-predict failed. All right, next match is going to be Dig versus the winner of this, right? Here we go. Hiho with the rising JP right there, goes into that bad moon cancel right away. Gets the throw as well. We have 50 tension on the other side to play with. Going to see if we can turn it into possibly a wall break or more mix into the wall break. But dude, it is so hard to open up MacMen's, man. One of DMV's strongest players, but Hiho coming out as well. Shout outs to DMV. Shout outs to the homie cord. Close slash is coming out from here for Hiho. We're going to ladder you over here to the corner. Bad Moon gets the kill. Perfect for this Milia. What a strong play. 2K2D. Hiho Goes into that turbo fall Capel, not in a range where MacMans can get a throw or a punish on the turbo fall. In fact, try to call you with a Capel, but MacMans with some good defense was able to block it out regardless. PRC to keep that whiff throw safe, and in fact we jail you back with the JP. Going to that raw bad moon, MacMans can't block everything, so that raw overhead actually calls us out. Hiho trying to push you back with some of that FD pressure, FD defense I should say, but the goddamn, the fan is going to take us out. Evening up the rounds here, getting that round lead, that evening up the rounds rather, while Hiho has that game lead I should say. And I like that from MacMans, actually just trying to get a lot of distance away from Hiho, because we do have that defense, right? We're able to block those overheads. We're able to be active with our anti-airs. But hey, if we can actually just get some distance and then try to get a whiff punish, try to get a Nagio, that's so much better. But Hiho able to bait that burst while we're in the corner. MacMan's trying to keep you there. But Hiho with some good defense, seeing that defensive mechanic come out, was able to block it. We got 50 attention to play with to try to fight back on this Anji. The anti-air linking to the 5K, and Hiho knew that wall break was coming. Spent the burst. Tried to do that fast PRC to get some momentum mixed up. There's going to be a lot of damage. We're taking to the wall. The red RC is going to go to that 2H, and that's going to be the wall break as Hiho goes up 3-1, makes it to losers finals.
Melia wins.
All right, let me get that reported and get our next game set up, guys. Reports. There we go. It's done. Tournament stream helper. Load set. There we go. This player and this player. All right. This player and that player. And you already know who some of these players are going to be, guys. It's going to be Dig versus Bridget. Oh, wrong ad. Sorry. Dig versus Hiho. Dig doing very well at that Rising Stride, playing in that offline local. Gotta hand it to them. Hiho also playing in that North Cal local. You gotta support your locals out here, guys. Also doing very well in the Jeeklys every time they show up. Let's go ahead and get this good to go, good to start, ready to go ahead as we move on through this bracket. Hi, Rax, how you feeling? Great stuff. Here we go. Here in losers finals, guys, we got the Wizard 101 fan himself, Dig Bligamus, Dig Blilliams. Excuse me, god damn, I stuttered a bit on that one. Dig Blilliams. My apologies. Hiho, shouts to DMV, coming out in that Milia, having a hell of a tournament tonight, and this is Hiho's best placement ever on the Jeekly top 8s. And while I'm saying that, I also gotta give credit to Dig, as I think that this may be one of Dig's best placements here in the Jeekly top 8s. Regardless of who loses here, it's been a record for both of them, and we're both in the money. We're both earning from that prize pool, but we want a bigger slice of that pie. We gotta keep getting through it. Tengen, thank you for that follow. Appreciate you. Dig him a grave. We'll have to see Dig going for this throw and the yo-yo return on the same frame, dealing a double whammy Eiffel Tower damage. Running up, getting that close slash, but we're able to DP through that bad moon. Look at this stuff right here, man. Look at this wall break here from Dig. Seeing that Hiho was at full burst, is not scared to go for the Roger Super wall break. Single hit close slash. I think that's something that's kind of underappreciated about Bridget play. Of course, we all know that Bridget has a bunch of multi-hitting normals, but you can cancel them early into their respective Gatlings, and you've been seeing Dig actually do that quite a bit in some of his setups, but also in his pressure, just trying to throw Hiho for a loop. Hey, are you willing to press if I'm going to do a single hit of close slash and the single hit of 2S? That sort of stuff. That's a great. That's some great play. YRC pushing you back. Hair needle, but the Kara forward actually to try to get as much of the hits as possible. Hiho, man, with some amazing APM. You gotta hand it to him. Blocking the same side, keeping that defense clean. Unfortunately, not getting that OS after the Iron Savior fast RC. It looked a little weird there. I'll have to watch it back on the VOD. But the JH wasn't able to connect, it seems. Oh my god, raw 5D. Jesus Christ. Hiho probably meant to do a throw there, but hey, we'll take the raw 5D. Wasn't able to get that JH, but we were able to confirm those lights into the Septum Voices. This is a lot of damage on the side of that Bridget. Hiho blocking out Dig here, going for that fast RC. That's going to be the first round for Hiho on this Milia. Gonna have to dig deep to win this one. Get digging. Larry Munson Jeekly? What the fuck is that? Please don't be embarrassing. Please don't be something that's like mean. Hold on, Larry Munson. Oh, what is this guy, like a sports commentator? Oh, okay, cool. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it as a compliment. Going for that raw 2S, man. That's the cool thing about the wiggle roll, is that you're able to represent the raw 2S, which can give you a lot of follow-up damage. Gotta be one of the strongest meaty lows that Bridget can go for in some of her mixes is that raw 2S, but some of the players have been catching on to it at this point. If you're playing at the highest level like Hiho has been, you've been seeing Bridget's just like Dig pull it off on you, and you won't fall for it for free. Wingering you through the hard knockdown. No way is that a Hyrax emote. No way there's a Hyrax emote in the 7TV. Yo, spam that Hyrax emote, bro. No way there's a fucking Hyrax emote. That's actually insane. Oh, wow, wow. Slash coming out here for Hiho. Bursting you back, trying to get some more time to play this game right here, man. Going for the low. Hiho spending that FD to try to keep back that. Oh my god, but Dig doing that early JK, calling out the startup of Hiho's anti-air. So calling out Hiho for being good on defense, right? If you're good on that defense, you know the Bridget's coming in, you know you want to go for an anti-air, but Dig actually punching you for that, for going for an early JK. Sometimes JP that tried to make you hurt for it goes for that 236S. Fast PRC into the 2S, because normally you go for the roll after that, but instead Dig going for the layer 3, going for the 2S instead, blocking back at this Milia. But the fast RC throw, oh my god, what is this mix, dude? Only needs one more hit to take out this Milia in this round, but Hiho knows that. Oh my god, actually dodged the fucking killing machine with Artemis. Oh my god. Actually dodged the killing machine with Artemis, dude. Oh my god. I ain't got nothing to say, bro. That's crazy, dog. Dig saying, hey, I know. I don't even know what to say, guys. Everyone get your shovels. Oh. I don't know what to say. Here we go. Hiho getting that counter far slash Dig. Trying to get some. Wait, no way that slide head didn't connect, by the way. Pop swap, it's over. Oh my god. Going to that Septum Voices hard knockdown. Counter hit close slash to start us off here. Hiho goes into the 6H after. That's a cool route there from Hiho. He Heliums. He Heliums himself. Last of the Disco King said, I still believe. Did get one pop buster. Just get one, and I'm sold. Now I don't know what to say, bro. Guys, Jeekly 60 has been peem, bro. Jeekly 60 has been fucking peem, man. Good tech. That was actually insane tech right there, actually. No, dude. Nerf Milia. Milia should not be able to beat Pot like that. Nerf Milia. That's not fair.
Milia wins.
What word are you saying? Peem? Yeah, it's an inside joke. It's an inside joke. I'll explain it. I'll explain. Guys, big shout outs to Dig. Not only getting their farthest run ever in a Jeekly, but did so on the fucking Bridget. Did y'all think a Bridget would be cooking in the bracket this much tonight? Did you actually think that? No? No way you did. We're moving on to our next match, by the way. Moving on to our grand finals of the Jeekly 60, guys. We got a player that you're probably not surprised made it in. It's going to be Paragon's Jack on that Happy Chaos up against Hiho at one of their best runs ever. We'll have to see how they do up against this titan of the game, this absolute demon of the online scene, Jack, as they get this first round. Now, a reminder how this works here in grand finals, because Hiho is coming up on the loser side of the bracket. They will have to win 2 sets in order to take the whole tournament. Jack, sitting pretty up here on the winner side, only needs his 1. If y'all want to support either of your players, if you could please, if you haven't already, exclamation point matcherino in the chat. That's going to be the way to do it, to claim those remaining codes. We're almost there to the finish line. If you can claim those last few, add a couple more dollars in the pot, we'd really appreciate that, especially Hiho, as we get this wall break combo, breaking with the JD to get the most damage we can and securing that round. Even on the burst, even on the resources, Jack with a really good block on the other side gets the counter with the 2P on Hiho's run up and gets the wall break as well, applying the curse, optimal routing. Jack's done it before, 100 times before on this Happy Chaos, knows that routing, knows how he wants to pick his opponents apart, is ready with that curse, but unfortunately, probably all in the bit, because probably thought we would able to open up Hiho and break the wall there. But guys, look at the ammo. No ammo for this Jack. We were able to get some back after that burst, so Hiho now has to hold a few shots, but Jack, spending both on that run up pressure, doesn't have it anymore. So Hiho getting on top of you with those JHs, with those dash cancel resets, FDing you back. Jack trying to get something started with just the Happy Chaos normals and gets it with that rising JK at first and then cleans it up afterwards as well. Strong play from Jack here on this HC, regardless of how many bullets we have in the chamber. Strong first game here for Jack. We got to see how Hiho finishes it up.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, the RNG shot missed right there for us. And in fact, we got a whiff punish on the 2S after, but not for too long. In fact, we actually ended up getting cornered and Jack was able to get Hiho's burst away afterwards. Jack going to spend his burst right back. We do have the tension to play with, but oh my god, unfortunately going through us on the step dash. The Iron Savior didn't course correct, and then Jack got the wall break right after as well. Hard knockdown coming out. Chat going, no! No bias. 50 tension on the side of Hiho. But dude, that multiple overhead route right there from Jack. The YRC gives us some distance, and in fact, the run up 2P also calls out that approaching option here from Happy Chaos. Curse applied. Wall break comes out. Hair card into that PRC. Artemis after that cross up trying to mix up Jack, but we got that defense on lock. We got that first round here of this game 2. The burst isn't in our favor, but the gun shots are. We're going to call out that backdash. We're going to take Hiho over here to the corner. Not enough for the wall break super, but enough to apply that curse and go for the reset. We have the burst in time for Jack to be out of ammo, but he is so good at using those Happy Chaos normals that you still got to respect them. Fast RC into 1 reload. We got Hiho to the corner, and we got them sent to the wall after applying the curse. Hiho will have tension here on the other side, able to try to approach this Happy Chaos a bit. Gets the throw, gets that H disc for the mix. The falling JK calls out Jack, but we have the burst to keep ourselves safe. Iron Savior into that fast PRC JH. We are seeing the drift forward, but Hiho won't have the burst in time to fight back. Actually, never mind, we did get it, and Jack had to eat it, wasn't ready for the bait. In fact, Hiho is actually going to take you to the wall on the other side after this reset, possibly, unless, of course, Jack has that amazing defense. Bad Moon Red RC is going to be the mix, and Hiho, with a clencher round, able to get here to the end. What's going on, Vega? Was gifted a sub. There you go, Vega. There you go, Vega. I don't know who actually gifted you that sub. I don't know if you can actually check or not on your end, but shouts to that gift, that sub gifter, I should say. Appreciate that sub gifter. We're gonna get that curse supply, get that wall break. Not enough meter for the hard knockdown, but we're not complaining, huh? BRC comes out. Shout out gifties. Counter hit from Jack. Hiho will. No way. Amazing routing there from Jack. Even though Hiho is going to get his burst, it's not going to be outside of the super flash. So we didn't get a chance to use it. And Jack is possibly threatening the 3-0 here in grand finals. Jack is Anderson Silva of Strive. Okay, hold on. Time to go to Google. Brazilian mixed martial artist and professional boxer. What is he, undefeated or something? Is he undefeated or some shit? Or is he a Happy Chaos player? Was that your point? Here we go. We got the curse applied. No, just really good. Okay, gotcha. Does he have a gun? Because Jack also has a gun. Hiho getting picked up right here by said gun. Deus Ex comes out. We got the hard knockdown. Oh my god, those good just blocks there from Hiho for a second there, but Jack said you can't block forever, homie. In fact, you can't even block anymore this round as I finish it off and you get this burst. I got you, Disco. I'm being facetious, I guess. I hear you. No, Jack is definitely a dominant ass player, a titan of the game, not just in the offlines, always threatening those top 8 placements, if not just at least top 16s, but also in the online scene. You gotta know how to play against not just his HC, but also his Sin, which he could threaten you with in all of these top 8 brackets and some of the biggest stacked ones. Of course, the Jeekly, I'm a little biased. I got to shout us out. You got Paragon, you got TNS, you got these new monthlies sprouting up here and there. Hiho trying to burst you back. Gets that cross up JH, gets into the throw, the fast RC, H disc to keep Jack here on the ground. Jack, do you burst these fast? Bad Moon RC afterwards. Hiho probably thought that was going to be a combo, but that jump JH 2K is going to take it. We're evening up the round. Still set point here from Jack. Anderson Silva wouldn't last 10 minutes in tower. Yo, Anderson Silva would not last in a 1st to 10 against a Potemkin player. Give Anderson Silva a 1400 elo Potemkin player, and my man would not last a 1st to 10, bro. My man would not last. Anderson Silva is bald. Give him a break. Now that is a pin-worthy message right there. Jack Getting carried around the corner right here by this Milia. You do have no bullets in the chamber, but you don't even need to think about that anymore because Hiho is getting one here on the board. Dude, why is Milia JD the best normal in the game? Why is it the best normal in the game? Guys, I appreciate everyone being chill as we go through this Guilty Gear Strive tournament tonight. It's been a fun one. I've been having a good time streaming to all my bros. My bros, my hoes, in a friendly way. My non-binary foes. I'm really trying out here, guys. It is the month. I'm really trying out here, guys. I really appreciate everybody for hanging out today as we're moving through this bracket. I'm saying that, but Hiho about to get a fucking reverse sweep and reset the bracket. I like when Milia jeeked all over the place. Thank you all. I like when Milia jeeked all over the place. The three genders: friends, lovers, and enemies. Yes, there you go. Hard knockdown. Actually, why am I even saying that? That's a wall break. That's a round. Jack getting hair card. Hiho getting that OTG 2P. Dude. Yo, mask off. Jack's fucking crazy, bro. This guy is so good, dude. Can I just mask off with y'all real quick? Can we just watch this? Like, can we just watch this like I'm not commentating a fucking bracket? Can we just like... Can this just be like a restream thing? What if I pulled up this? Actually, never mind. Here we go. Jack's gonna finish it. But what if it looked like this, though? What if it was like this? GG's. What if it was like this and not like the tournament? All right. Oh, wait. Actually, for real, though. Guys. Jack just won his fucking, like, 19th Jeekly in a row. I wish I had the numbers ready for y'all, but I'm going to keep it 1,000. I don't. But that was the Jeekly 60. My man played so hot. Didn't drop a single set throughout the whole bracket. But still, some crazy things happened tonight. Dig and Hiho both beat their previous records for how far they've made it in the bracket on the Bridget and the Milia nonetheless. Macman's also playing very hot, getting that 4th place, earning their slice of the pie, because of big shout outs to Marky D with some fat contributions to the prize pool, getting us above that point to go ahead and even up the prize split to the other players. Lucian and Red I Am Not able to also play very good on their respective characters, going out at 5th. SQ and Classified going out at 7th. But I had a good time, and guys, I hope y'all all had a good time. Hyrax, why don't you hold it down while I get it queued up for the raid? Jack, as you can have some mind. Guys, when then coming back? Hold on, when then coming back? Guys, is Nen done? I want to raid Nen, but he's on a Be Right Back screen. Be back in a bit. Is Nen coming back? Here we go. Shit, let me refresh. But I'm jeeking about 2nd. I'll jeek it up. Jack is jeeked out of his mind. Yo, Hiho, that's your record, right? It rollbacked? Oh, shit. Go Udon? I did so many supers, I swear. What happened? I'm just gonna raid Dank. Guys, I'm gonna go ahead and throw it over raid the Dank Nen. I think he deserves it, man. Doing those Friday night fights, running those Saturday tournaments. I'm gonna go ahead and start this raid. 10 seconds on the clock. Tomorrow at 1 p.m. EST, we'll be hosting Unica's U-Turn with Arc Systems Works and Team Arc Creators as they're running their Unica only invitational. The Jeekly's gonna be a part of that, so big shout outs to them for giving us the opportunity, and I hope you guys come by and watch. We got the Jeek League next Tuesday, the first week of the playoffs, and then next week is going to be CEO, of which we'll be restreaming. So if you're not going and you want to check out the restreams, come check us out. But guys, I'm gonna send you off on this raid. Everybody, you have a good night. All have a great one. Thanks for hanging out with the Jeekly 60, and we'll see you next time. Peace out.